things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. You hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me not business, me not care if them now already hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them not rate me. Me and them no friend, me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing.
You could give them your heart, and I'm gonna still say that's not enough. Jah alone knows that you got it tough. He restored my soul like Lazarus and told me to live right even when man and just. Yo, this is Alabama, your Guyanese artist representative for Talk the Things TV, where we talk the things. Yo, big up fire feelings, and remember, comment, like, and follow. Alabama representing, you know. Boom!
Are you thinking of buying or selling a home today or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Sedell Circle Realty. Sedell Circle Realty is located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our professional and knowledgeable assistants assist you today with all your real estate goals. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? No problem. We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Again, that's Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. That number again, 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Excellence, come to Citadel, committed to excellence, come to Citadel, committed to excellence, Citadel, at Citadel.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Intori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Yo, Brooklyn, I hope you prepare for this one. It's a year-to-year event. Are we talking about Alliance Family and One Link Family Party presents to you the year-to-year ladies event called Pretty Like a Rose.
Pretty like a rose, yeah.
All white edition. It all goes down on the 28th of June. Yes, Saturday the 28th of June. Our road leads to 276 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. People, only Baba DJs on the card. I'm not going to tell no lie. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. Remember, for more information, you guys could contact 917-862-1442. That's 917-862-1442 or 929-234-0114. That's 929-234-0114. Saturday the 28th of June. It's all about Pretty Like a Rose, the all white edition. Yo, Alliance Family, your One Link. The party then an normal.
Too pretty for your link with the yes man. Send a location. Players give it up where we
Are you thinking of buying or selling a home today or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Sedell Circle Realty. Sedell Circle Realty is located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our professional and knowledgeable assistants assist you today with all your real estate goals. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? No problem. We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Again, that's Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. That number again, 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Committed to excellence, come to Citadel. Committed to excellence, come to Citadel. Committed to excellence, committed to excellence. Citadel, at Citadel.
Good night to everybody. Welcome down to the show. Yeah, man. Welcome down to the show. Hope everybody doing great. Hope everybody doing all right. Yeah, I don't know the thing go over here, sorry. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Check in one, check in all. Check in one, check in all. Welcome down to another edition of Let's Start the Things Talk Call In Show. Yeah, man. Talk Call In Show. That is how we do. You understand? It's your host of the most, your boy Firefield is in the building. So you know what it is tonight, man. Yo, it's Monday night. We in the building. Shout out to everybody. We're rocking with we tonight. Like we said, it's not the setback. You know what I mean? It's the get back. Right? It's not the setback. It's the get back. So definitely that's what we on tonight. You know what I mean? We got 504 persons already in the building. Only 10 minutes into the show. I know there's a show that everybody be anticipating. Be careful, baby. I'm waiting for. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yes. You understand? But it is what it is tonight, man. Definitely we got something to cover. As you guys see the thumbnail tonight, yo, things it's like every day things just getting crazy and crazy and crazy as the day go by, you know what I mean? As you guys see the thumbnail, you know what we're working with tonight, definitely. And yeah, we got some stuff to run through. Definitely the Double D. I get a full video with the Double D hotel owner. You understand? Yes, the Double D hotel owner, whereby he was speaking and then suddenly he ended up saying he go for say sacrifice. So there's a big thing right now in the streets because I see it happen you know what I mean, on social media. You see me? Fix this that little good cheese. Yeah. And they got people I like this is so wait, let me take out this. See something. Shit. Yeah. I should have taken out the comment. But this person is so because I saw it on TikTok. Right? No, I think it's on Facebook. And the person, no, what I saw was Haley talking about it because I remember now everybody here when he said sacri, and he stopped. So Haley was doing it and Haley was bringing it over. Now. You don't know them bashing Haley right now. So one of them coming, but the man never said and how Haley trying to do some, you know, trying to cause some problem. So I had to comment and tell the person, you know what I mean, shut your stupid mouth, because the man did say that. It did go for come out to him out. We saw God is work things. This God is, sir, is not this God is, sir, is a God that is working. He time and how he's one work. You don't work with mankind. But nevertheless, we got that for sure to you guys today. Also tonight, definitely, the Agricola shooting. Jesus Christ. You see, this is the same thing I'm talking about. You know what I mean? See a man running with a big long rifle. I think them says a M115 or something like that. It's on Travis Chase. Yeah, we got that to bring to you. Also tonight, definitely the guys them that the two school child, we should say the two teenagers them that got beaten by the police officers them and thrown in the back of the trunk. Definitely we got this for you also guys tonight. So you know what's up. We got a well-packed show. So we're asking everybody to please share up the live, like up the live. Kingston, stop the running. Like up the live. You know what it is tonight. We up and we running and we gunning. Also, Stephon name getting called more and more as we go by. So you know what's up. All right, guys. So once again, I want to say welcome down. Like I say, man, you know what it is already. And I must gotta let you guys know again, if you guys are interested in advertising open, we have slots definitely for you guys. Come aboard with us. Contact 347-801-64. Sorry, 347-801-6231. That's 347-801-6231. Contact that number. Definitely talk to our consultants, and you don't know what's up, we're going to definitely plug you in. Like I said, don't listen to the nice in the market. Watch the sales. And definitely you're going to be, your business, your event, whatever it is you're advertising will be advertised on a platform that everybody watches. You know it go already. All right. So my encourage to use that, definitely call those number 347-801-6431 and book your spot for to get your advertisement. All right. Shout out to everybody in the building. Like I said again, and I'm always going to say it, guys. If you guys are interested in donating to the channel, you guys could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle information that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You guys could also donate to the channel by being a member of the channel for only $2 a month. Yes. Also, guys, you guys could definitely donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. All you have to do, hit the $ that shows on your device that you're using. When you hit that $, you select the payment method and you send on. Just like that. Easy and sweet. Okay, guys? So you don't know what's up, man. We got a well-packed show. I didn't even know what to start. With. Let me see. I didn't even know what to start with. But hold on. Just a minute. All right, here we're going to do. We're not going to kick off with Adrianna right away. So here we're going to do. Let me jump into the police brutality. I know me and my wife talking about the same thing the other day. All these police them is really behave and all these police them is get on. Now this story, it got a two-side whereby I want to speak about it because what happened is that the teenagers said that how they was in somewhere. All right, here we're gonna let's listen and then we're gonna dissect. Right? Let me listen what he said and then we're gonna dissect definitely with what's going on at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Nevertheless, shout out to everybody that checking in for the ones and threes. Like I said, guys, please thumbs up the live. Okay?
Do you have the remote?
No.
How the remote just disappeared?
All right, let me jump into this.
When I went to the mall Friday, the security was like, no school children in the building. They had to leave the building. So I went by the gaming part now, and I see the police turn to me and he was like, yo, you come out the compound too. So I refused not to move. While I refused not to move, all two of them come towards me. So when they come towards me now, he start calling me and start slapping me up and all of that. Police turn and snatch me.
Why we listen carefully with them, they're saying. Listen carefully. Watch. And somebody just don't send me a photograph. This same one we're doing the beating is the same one we had the body cam off at Double Day Hotel. This is the same one with the beating the youth man. Let me continue.
When I went to the mall Friday, the security was like, no school children in the building. They had to leave the building. So I went by the gaming part now, and I see the police turn to me and he was like, yo, you come out the compound too. So I refused not to move. While I refused not to move, all two of them come towards me. So when they come towards me now, he start calling me and start slapping me up and all of that. Police turn and snatch me, turn me around, start hitting me with the baton, grab me and my cousin, throw me in the van, start beating me down with the baton inside the van. After then, the van drove off with me, carried me to the station. When they finish with me at the station, he come to my cousin and apologized to him. After he apologized to him, he was like, if we want, choose.
Juice. Inside, man. It's so disrespectful. Tell you, bye. Yo. Now, upon hearing what you just know, already, right? You see, I tell you about, excuse me, the Guyana police officers. You see what's going on with these banners? Them is the plain clothes police. Yeah. Them is the plain clothes police. Now, upon hearing what the youth man said, right? Now, we see that though you went to the mall and whoever in charge of the mall tell that they don't want no school children there, right? So, boom now, he end up moving or this week next friend get, and the police was there because the friend must see them tell her, yo, we want no teenage, no youth man here, so. Now, you got to follow the people in rules and regulation. If they don't want no youth man there, they don't want no youth man there. You understand? Now, when the officers them start to move and go along your way, you understand? They got sometimes, you see when your hand the entire go mouth, it's got pat it. Despite you know your rights and these kind of things, aggravating the officers them for do this makes no sense. Now, I'm not saying that the officers them right for do what they did, because this like brutality, you understand? Police brutality. I don't believe in them thing, and I go through them thing already. But I never, if I did wrong anyway, the policeman say, yo, beat out, move, I gone. Me playing no big boy and like, yo, and try to talk back to the police and all them things. You know what I mean? Them is things with these youth man, them is one day upon. And like I said, me picking no side because when I hear the story, I start to man no scrap. If the police tell you for beat out, because the people them in want ya here so much because them thing getting thief or these kind. Because you know these youth man now these days is beer stupidness most of these youth man is there upon. So as a business person, you know what I mean, if I feel like you is a threat to me business, I got a right to tell you, please go, you know, go along your way. You know what I mean? Let's go. You see me? It's me rights if you come in me business place and I'm not feeling, just go. It's a right if I tell you go along your way. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But now when the police tell you boom, bang, bang, I want you to tell me if I wrong because I'm going to open the phone lines and I want to hear from you guys as we go through. You know what I mean? When the police officer tell this youth man to move and he didn't want to move, like he said, I want to know from you guys, right? In the chat, phone lines are open. Let me know what you think about this situation. Once again, we're going to run it again. Let you ever hear clearly what and what part I saw to you, the youth man, wrong. Because if the officers them say, yo, beat out, you should have beat out. You know what I mean? If it's only a case whereby you came out of that store in the mall that them started them and want you there and you went to the next place and the officer come to the next place now and do it to you, then we know where the officers them wrong. Which in them wrong right through. Them ain't wrong when them tell you go along your way because you don't know. But they're wrong for beating these youth, man. You understand? So this is what they're dealing with. I want to listen this again, you know. Listen it carefully as we get on the show. 22 minutes into the show, we got 1,000 views. Please like up the live, guys. Like up the live. This is what we talking about. Like the live up. Let me listen back one more time. You understand?
When I went to the mall Friday, the security was like no school children in the building. I had to leave the building. So I went by the gaming part now.
Okay. No school children in the building. So he left then, he went by the gaming part. As we hear we saying. You said, man? Yeah, them have no right for beating. No, that's what I'm saying. Them ain't got no right for beating the youth man them. But as we proceed.
When I see the police turn to me and he was like, yo, you come out the compound too. So I refused not to move. While I refused not to move, all two of them come towards me. So when they come towards me now, he start calling me and start slapping me up and all of that.
Police turn and snatch me, turn me around, start hitting me with the baton, grab me and my cousin, throw me in the van, start beating me down with the baton inside the van. After then, the van drove off with me, carry me to the station. When they finish with me at the station, he come to my cousin and apologize to him. After he apologized to him, he was like, if we want juice.
You understand? If they want juice. So the police them wrong right through because the youth man them left the spot where they said that they don't want these teenagers in. The man see went to the gaming part. Now you see as we break down and we hear good. Because I'm thinking that he must see one move on this. Why not knowing he left the spot and went to the gaming part whereby he broke up with these officers and them tell you for move. I mean understand, still me understand though, because why would they tell you for leave the place if you already left the spot that the people them tell you they don't want you in there? Are they saying that they don't want teenagers like literally in the whole mall? I don't think it's that. It's either they went at a particular spot in the mall and the people them running the part in the mall, the owners or whoever the employees them say, yo, we don't want no children here, so he leave there. Must see all two of them. And then he went to the gaming section. Now, why would the police tell you that for leave the gaming section too? What really going on there? Now I understand if the man tell you left, you got right for doing more because you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? You ain't doing nothing wrong. I want to know from you guys, you know what I mean? Phone lines are open. Hello, good night.
Listen to me, man.
Yeah, man.
Remember the old days? Even police and your neighbor used to beat you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I watch the video. You see the one with the white shirt. When they approach him, the police approach him, you see, start pulling on and make having an attitude with the police. It's like you said, when the police says certain things, bro, you gotta move forward.
Yeah.
They tell them nobody in the mall, nobody in the compound, no school children because it seems was like school time.
Okay.
So they wasn't supposed to be there.
Mm.
That's what missing from there.
Oh.
He said no school children supposed to be in the not allowed in the mall. That's what came out his mouth. Listen to it. Play the video back again. All right.
Respect my brother. Sean, see what's going on there with them. You don't know your two, you know your brothers and brother and sister. Yeah, you know what I mean? Phone lines open, let me know what you guys think with this situation here, so. Hello, good night, my friend.
Hello, good night.
Yes, sis.
Yeah. So, you know something? Matters not. They're not supposed to be there. Okay, we get that. But at the same time, there's other ways of dealing with situation. They're the law, and they're supposed to know there's other way they can deal with the situation with these, because they are minors, right? The kids are minor.
Oh, boys, yeah.
You understand? So they're not supposed to be in that much of a brutality against a minor, beating them with a baton. That's abuse.
That's what I'm saying.
There's other ways they could deal with them. Now, suppose they had caused physical damage to them at the point where, you understand? Then we're going to sing, as here's a box of juice going to bring them back. Or here, you know what I mean? Come on, these police are cowards. And that same one, yes, that's him from the hotel. Yes, that's him. Now, they need to be dealt with. You see, they have this power. When they got these badge, carrying these badge, they feel they got power to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man.
But when they meet the match, they can't manage. Come on now. You can't go that way. How would you like somebody to deal with you in the kind of way, or your child in that kind of way? You must got children going to school. What if the teacher supposed to deal with them in that kind of way? You gonna like that?
Real straight, sis.
It's like people life don't have no value to them. Or they this badge, this thing got to the head to the point where they don't give a shit about people's life. You know, like poor people or whoever. If it's not their friends or family, they don't give a shit. So they treat people however they want to treat people.
Real thing, my sister.
God help us.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. When you guys calling in, remember you can't look at the TV when you're calling in. Okay? When you call in, just listen for if the phone gonna answer. Don't listen to the TV, because sometimes you're going there on the phone and you hollering hello, 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 and all I hearing is the background, because you're looking to see when I can answer you. It don't work so. Remember, it's a time. The time you watching at me and the time when you call is two different time. You understand? Anyway, phone lines are open. What's your thoughts on this? Hello, good night.
Greetings.
Yeah, my brother. It was the unbelief.
I'm trying to figure out this thing here with these youth man and me. So they said anyone the youth man them in the mall.
Right.
Were they in uniform, school uniform or something?
No, they didn't have no uniform. This what you
so there's
right.
How we identify these are school children. The one, you got properly identify. So there does wrong step from there now, from better.
Aye.
Anyway, going further down the line, you got now force being executed. Not minimum force, maximum, because you're beating them with baton. There's not minimum force in the case because these man is not a threat to the police. They ain't got no weapon on them, they ain't armed in no way, shape, or form. They ain't putting up no major resistance to say them is a threat to the police. Now let me tell you something, as a militant man, watch now. You see the things that were going on in this country, in the country there. It's not stupidness and the people them are tolerating it and abiding by it because they don't know the rules, you know. They don't know better and they don't know the rules. Even the police themselves in Guyana don't even know the rules.
The only rules, I telling you.
You see what I'm showing you? Because it come now like it come like this. They come there now for just make money. It's all about making money. The police pull you over on the street in Guyana, you don't have a driver's license. The police don't take money from you once you give it to them and tell you to drive. But get your license, make sure you start on the license by.
Real thing, bro.
The things that were happening in Guyana, the people of Guyana want it to be happening in Guyana, you know. Because they don't know better. Now I come out to the taxi arena. Anybody could tell you that know me. But the song, the me voice, people gonna recognize who talking it. The police I don't go wrong the police and the police don't come wrong me.
I tell you.
Because I don't want to tolerate this choppiness. I know my rights, I know the rules. You feel me? These police banners just pulling you over on the street, searching your vehicle and all them things. They try them things with me, you know, and I show them I gonna subject my vehicle to search at the nearest police station. Nobody's searching my vehicle in the streets, boy.
I tell you.
That is my rights, boy. And no police can escort me, come in me vehicle and tell me but they escorting me to station. You escorting me, either drive behind me or drive in front of me.
Straight up.
You're not coming into my vehicle for escort me nowhere. You could drop things in my... Yo, listen, brethren, I gonna close out this meeting by saying this thing now.
Yes,
The people in Guyana encouraging the police them in Guyana to do what them doing to the people them in Guyana. I rest my case.
Respect. Yeah, man. Factual you're talking, real thing. It's like make enough things we don't know. We don't know your rights, we don't know enough things. So them things is to we. Cause you got our point that call them didn't have no school clothes. You know what I mean? So how they could be a threat to the police them for real. For real, hello, good night.
Hello.
Yeah, good night.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
I was looking at the show concerning the two boys that get beat up by the police, right?
Yeah.
Now, is this a public mall or a private mall?
It's supposed to be a public mall.
Right?
Right.
Good, right. If it's a public mall, right? And they're telling them that they are not allowed. It's a public mall. How can you go tell people they're not allowed at a public mall, right? Two, if they're in the mall, and even if they're school children, does the mall sell food? If they're selling food, then they're privileged to go there to buy snacks.
Real thing.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it written in the law? Is it written in the law of Guyana that you're not allowed to go in public space or go in the mall to buy stuff or to shop? And as the other caller said, they weren't in school uniform, right? How you know they're school children?
Right.
You know, I follow your program. I really don't call in, but tonight I decided I'm going to call in, right? I'm a Guyanese, right?
Yeah.
I live in Canada, and I look at all the show. Paul Slow, Sherrod, I look at all the Guyanese show. I keep abreast with what goes on in Guyana. There's a lot of nonsense, right?
Yeah, man.
The police, they don't know the law. The people in Guyana don't know the law. You can't just go and tell people move like that. Once you're in private space, the police can't tell you to move. Make it a private space. Sorry, public place.
Public place.
They can't tell you to move.
Mm-hmm.
It belongs to the public. It belongs to me and you, as well as the police them. They're not doing anything wrong. They're not thieving. They're not beating. They're not, breaking up nothing. The police are wrong. In this case, the police is wrong.
Straight. Respect. Yes, uncle. Yeah, man. Thank you for calling.
Right?
Through. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, man. For real. You know what I mean? Because remember, this is why I want to play it over that people could really get an understanding of what's going on, because, you know what I mean, they got different sides to story that sometimes certain things would fly over your head if you don't listen carefully. So definitely, knowing that these youth man wasn't a threat, they ain't got time school closed indeed. What's so specific about this mall that they don't want the kids them to be? Me don't understand what's going on. Somebody got to enlighten me.
Somebody said they were 18, over 18.
Okay. Yeah, I see it in the comments it should. Okay.
When I went to the mall Friday, the security was like no school children in the building. I had to leave the building. So I went by the gaming part now, and I see the police turn to me and he was like, yo, you come out the compound too. So I refused not to move. While I refused not to move, all two of them come towards me. So when they come towards me now, he start calling me and start slapping me up and all of that.
Police turn and snatch me, turn me around, start hitting me with the baton, grab me and my cousin, throw me in the van, start beating me down with the baton inside the van. After then, the van drove off with me, carried to the station. When they finish with me at the station, he come to my cousin and apologized.
Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, Fire.
Yeah.
That video that you're showing there is so sad, man. Listen, if you ask somebody or say to somebody, you know, you don't want them in the mall, right? There's many ways that you can, you know, you're a young man, you're a police officer. Try to be mentor to these little kids, man. They're teenagers, right? Explain to them in a different manner why you gotta be putting your hands on people's kids. And the sad thing about it, Guyana Police Force have a lot of black police officers. And the way they're treating their own, you don't see them just do these things to Indian children. Now, all you expect a father to feel to see a police officer beating a child like that. Suppose they have damaged those kids to the point where they put them in wheelchair or something.
Straight. Yeah, man.
What they would have said next?
That man don't date or that man is walk.
Guy in the police force, they're not human being, man.
You mad.
You beating somebody's child and you watching at this young man who could be a son, who could be a little brother. You beating on these kids with button? Yo, I done. Thank Jesus I give away my house. I done with that country. I done that country. That country right off the map for me, yo. This is so heartful and heartrending to look at their beating on these kids, man. Like, talk to them now. All them now. For them to sit down, for them, you know, you want to put a handcuff on them, carry them down to the station, warn them. Do something. But these policemen forget once a policeman, twice a civilian. You understand? Let me tell you, I'm a woman, but I see things as pray to Jesus Christ from earth to heaven. But nothing like that happened to any family member of mine. Because let me tell you, the police would left way to there and run straight out in traffic when I done with them.
All right, Mrs. Respect. Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night, Fire. How are you doing? Happy Monday night.
Yeah.
Where's my little co-host?
That was your brother in front there.
Okay. I just got one little thing to say. Right now, all these little black young men in Guyana need to stay off the road, stay off by all these stores and everything. I know it's hard, but you see where the hotel burned down? Man, they're going to go after all these little boys. And because everybody, the car's scraping, and they can't get back the chairs and the table, they're going to tackle everybody. So for the best thing, these little guys them need to stay home in the house. I don't know for how long, but it's really hot in Guyana right now.
Straight Mrs. Love.
Yes,
Yeah,
all right.
man. No, but there's the thing with up to this morning I was speaking about the same thing about how the police officers them is behaving in Guyana. You know what I mean? It's like these men are supposed to be the protector of the citizens, right? But I don't know where is it. I don't know, and you only see the, you know what I mean? This is the only, this crazy. Since before, I wish I might tell you, I like get them same, well, I never get beat like that from them, man, but them, man, did certain things, brutal, to me, my friends, them, just because we is black or no. And just like the caller said, you don't see no Indian banner getting treated like that. You don't see no other race getting treated except black. And that's one of what really going on, bro. It's like these, like the caller said, these police, them is feel like them is a police. They more above they above they self. Cause them is the law. So they above they self. Hello, good night.
Hi, Fire. Good night.
Yes, good night.
I'd like to shed some light on what happened that day. So basically, I was a student at the mall with the rest of people that were there, and it was the last day for CXC, so the students were there to sign out on another uniform and say bye for the last day of school and whatever. And those boys, they weren't students; they were there. They just came to the mall to hang out for lunch and whatever. So there was an incident between some students and the security guard at the mall. So they called the police to get the children out of the mall. And so the police are telling those boys to leave. And they were trying to tell the police that, well, they weren't students, they're just there for lunch and whatever. And that's how the police started attacking them and whatnot.
Wow. Thank you so much for your information, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. All right. You see that? This is what I like with this show. People is, yes, you know what I mean? Shout out to the callers, them definitely, man. That's what I love with my show, you know what I mean? Now, that song like that is a person that was there and it sound like a kid also. You know what I mean? So you see what's going on. They had an incident. This is why you want to know, I saying to myself just now, what the police them doing there? You know what I mean? But they had something, so this is how come the police had to reach there. You see me? But it's sad because it's wrong still at the end of the day, you know what I mean? For real. Watching that door, I said, jeez. And then it's we own black us, bro. That's why I look at myself and I say, yo, like, you don't see, just because you don't see them beating an Indian or Buckman like that, you don't see them thing with no other race. It's the same way you don't see a coolie man doing that to a black man. We own black brother them is doing them thing. You don't see no Buck officer, or sorry, Amerindian officer, or no Indian officer. You don't see that doing none of them thing. The spice people is want to say racial and raciality and all. You don't see that. We will see black man. Black man beating away upon them black matty, brother. And like the callers them say, there's a child, you know what I mean? These teenagers, them, you know what I mean? From them is no big threat. You know? Yeah. Straight up. Let's take 2 more calls. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, the person now come through. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on the caller. Hold on. Just now, I'm going to answer you back just now. I'm going to answer just now, but hold on a minute. Call back this person here, so. Yeah, good night. Sorry about that. Yeah, go through. Sorry there. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you're live.
Okay, good night. Exactly what the caller just said. Is a different way. This is people, children. You cannot ill treat people. They have this anger inside. These police in Guyana have so much anger in them. The, I don't understand why it is the mall is a public place. It's a nice way you could say to them, listen to me. The people don't want nobody in the mall. Can you step out? But for the main fact that they just beat these people, she suppose the when they hit them with the baton, they fracture the skull. What would they say? That they sorry and give them juice. What juice is gonna do for them? What juice is gonna do for them? And the one from in Double Day, because he gets away with that thing, he think he on top of the world. But God slow, but he sure.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Is how it is. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's checking in for the ones and threes, guys. Make sure you like up the live. Like up the live. This is what I want y'all to do. That's right, man. It's all I want. Anyway, as we go down the road, down the road. You don't know, tonight is definitely top of the week. Gotta say happy Monday night to everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. You know what I mean? My weekend was tremendous and jeez, I tell you, hot. Yeah. Anyway, my weekend was tremendous and hot. I know I tell you. Let me take 2 more calls. Hello, good night. Thank you for coming through.
Good night, Fire.
Yeah, man, you're live on to the show.
Yes. No, what I was saying before this lady came on, that girl sound like a schoolgirl. She come and enlighten you.
Yes.
Is what is going on.
Yes.
So definitely those police officers was wrong. It seems to me like those guys is stressed out and they're angry because the slightest thing they're taking it out on people. They have to be very careful because they have other ways they could have talked to the youth, and they would have gone home. They say soft words turn away wrath, right? And they could have gone home. So they are totally wrong. No excuse. Okay, bye.
Thank you, man. Yeah, real thing. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that the child that just called in, you know what I mean, was there that we could have get some more, enlightening upon the whole situation, because I still wanted to know what the guy on, but, that piece of call we get there definitely strengthen the foot with the house there on, you know what I mean? Me got worry if the house fall down. So, you know what I mean, the youth man them does got there on meditation, like the caller said, this time here, so you don't know what's going on. Plus it coming around election time. These man of them going to on them P's and them Q's and looking for anybody for violate, you know what I mean? On a real life level, And this is why they're saying to myself, when you look at some of them, they look like if, just like what the caller said, them stress out. Not for them is stress out, because the pay alone with them is getting, it don't even make no sense. But what they ain't got, them ain't got no other choice than for us to be a slave. They're like a slave. So when them ain't getting their money, the commando or whoever the chief up them backside, speeding them head with whoever, then them come out on the road now, and taking it out on anybody, beating a man, this door. Like the last time, they imagine the last time, I think it's last year, with the incident or early this year, so with the police officer, we got a man in the handcuff, behind the back, lie down on the ground, run off just to try and kick the man to the head. Now you done got this man in a handcuff there on the ground. This man can't do nothing. The man must be just talking and saying, buddy, I allow me or whatever. Man run off and give you one kick. Well, thank God for social media. Somebody catch it. Somebody catch it on camera. Oops. And show it up and put it in problem. But this to show you how the Guyana police force, the officers them in this police force, what them is behaving. I just want to know what's happening. Is that they got woman problem, picnic problem? Well, you got work problem. Still, you can't take it out on people, bro. You supposed to serve and protect. But at this point here, sir, we scared. We don't even want your protection because we know if you're going to serve and protect or you're going to just You know what I mean? Entreat we, bully we, brutalize we. So it's crazy. Anyway, let me jump into Small Man. It's a Small Man Association. Let's hear what Small Man have to say, because he's sending a message to the young girls, the young ones out there. You understand? Let me listen. Let's hear my brother.
This is a message to the young people. I want you to pay full focus to this video. Picture yourself being the age of 35, 40, and you don't achieve nothing. Picture yourself being 40 or 35 and you don't achieve nothing for the space of the time you're up on this earth. And you're still living by somebody place, younger a place of your own, nothing at all. You understand me? You see all these partying when I got every weekend, and all these partying what announcing all over the radios and all these TV stations just promoting party, nothing educational for benefit the youths them of this nation. You start getting yourself active. You might be your young 20s. Stay focused, save your money, and do constructive things with it. Now every weekend you're looking for going the most party and spend out your little savings that you get. There's not it. You ever know growing up all the days of your life and you're seeing people one way all the time and you get big and be like, what? Imagine all my life I know this man, but this man never even achieve a bicycle. You don't be the one. Put your money to good uses when you get it. Stop partying every weekend and focus. Cause in the long run, you're gonna sorry. Sometimes when you might do it might be a little too late for you and you gotta start. When you're done the till up in your 30s, you gotta start from scratch. You still ain't even got nothing. So be smart, stay focused and stay active. Get yourself together, stay away from parties. Me saying you can't party, but make it something occasionally and do constructive things with your money. It's just my advice to the youngsters them.
You know what I mean? And this is why I keep telling y'all I read Small Man Association, because he's a youth with common sense. You know what I mean? He's a youth with talk, you know what I mean? Real things. And this is why I love when I could learn from a youth man. You know what I mean? Because remember, as we live, we learn every day. So who say you can't learn from a smaller person than you? You know what I mean? Chat where I said, the man ain't speaking the right thing. Indeed, up to the other day, me and one of my brethren them talking about the same thing. Because they got some banner why know those dep on party all the time. Party ain't going no way. And them there one way. You think I able with that? And the real thing with this man saying, just picture yourself around the age and you don't achieve nothing. It's crazy. I thank God for what I achieved around this age. So it might not be nothing big, but at least I achieved something. Because I know enough banner. You understand? That they're in the and plus make it a merrier. You see when you use a DJ, when I pick up the DJ world, right? Because I start playing music the 3rd of September 1999. I could never forget. That's when I started to play music. You know what I mean? And if it's one thing I used to always know is that, or used to see is that a lot of DJs, no matter how famous them get, I'm not going to say all, but back in them time, you never used to see what really a DJ achieve except he dressing up with clothes and them kind of. We're talking about a little business, a little something, you know what I mean? Like you would see with other DJs around the world, you know what I mean? Because Young Chow and all them Banner Steely Bashment and all them big name, them man got restaurant. Steely Bashment got a couple restaurant. Young Chow, he's a real estate man. He's buying buildings and house and them thing. So these are one of them now that when I start to follow them on Instagram and these things and I start to do some investigation, I say, yo, this is how it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? Despite you as a DJ, you got to put up your money and get things. You know what I mean? Because when you get old, you must got something for show. Put aside me playing music, the same thing as a normal individual, I would have been saying the same thing too. Because enough time I said this, you know, they got enough man out there, they don't even think about what they left in for the children. Much less think about getting something in life. This will show you this one part. One part, you young, wasting your time, party. When you meet an age now when you know you're supposed to. Because you see when you meet 40 and you won't get nothing. And you meet 40 and you not achieve nothing. You there one way all the time. You ain't know how long more Father got you upon the earth. When you touching you 40s, you got to give thanks to Almighty God. I telling you? And you're supposed to done got something put aside or something. Because if you waste all the time when you meet 40, from 40, you don't know if you're going to reach 45. You don't know if you're going to reach 50. You understand? We live every day, but we die once. So you don't know when. And secondly, you can't get back the time when you done last. You can't get back the time. Because sometimes now, coming up to the 40 year, now you end up in an accident, mess up your foot. Now the work we you got to do now when you then you 40s and you want to walk, the foot start paining, start giving you problem, you can't walk. Remember when you reach 40, it's a different level, a different stage. When you touch 40, it is when the aches and pains them start stepping in. You want all your back hurting and your foot and all these kind of things start happening. You know how much time my wife is laughing at me and say, hey, you're playing, you're young. You know what I mean? And I hear enough people say that when you see the touching the 40, yeah. And when you meet 40, you don't even want to break a foot because you don't know what's going on. Straight up, hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes, girl.
Listen, you know, it all started from home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you don't get in that teaching from home, how the kids gonna know, you understand, what their future is, what they're supposed to do?
Aye.
You understand? Now, growing up, we had a lot back in them days where we used to get teaching your grandparents. They tell you what and what and what you expect in life. But these kids these days, they don't get that teaching at home. So when they're out there, what's there to do? And then there's nothing educational, like after school program and a lot of, these things for these kids to go to and get that education and get that teaching for know that, hey, man, look, party is not everything. That's secondary. Education is what's first. You understand? That comes first. And you ain't getting that at home and then they ain't getting it at school. The teachers, most of them don't even, it's just there for a paycheck. I know when I was going to school, we had teachers who would care because they used to do weekend. They would get us by the house and we would get economics, we would get teaching, we would do a lot of things. They used to do that for us. You understand? Take us on outing and those kind of things and teach us things. But nowadays, these kids, they ain't getting that. And it all comes from the home. If they ain't getting that at home, you can't look forward. I get what he's saying, but there's no good teaching going on. That's just my take.
Thank you, my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, respect. Well, good night. Turn on the TV. Yeah.
Hey, Vibes, it's been a while.
Yeah, man.
With me running around and getting my business together and stuff like that. Yeah, but every time I get the time, I get on here.
Definitely.
I just came on and I'm listening to some of the things going on. And what that lady's talking about is like getting the teachings at home. But in these days today, these generations today, you can teach them as much as you can. They're not getting as much because of most of young parents. These young parents of today don't even know what to teach these kids. And the media, the phones, and all these things. I mean, I don't know where their brain is at right now, but right now there's no proper kind of training. Like for me, these young people of today are a self-destruct. That's what I'm saying. A self-destruct. Some of them can't think for themselves. It's all about the friends. When they get into situations, the friends can't help them. You understand? Like I told my kids, they're older kids, I said, listen, if you got a friend and this friend can tell you where you're going wrong, that's not a friend.
Straight.
A friend should be able to tell you when you're going wrong or not. And these kids of today is not listening to what the parents have to say. They're not listening. It's all about what they hear on the TV. It's all about the phones and all of that. So that's what I gotta say tonight.
Respect my sister,
Yeah.
love. And I go for say the same thing too. Enough time I say that, you know what I mean? We could only teach we children them, or you know what I mean, we could only teach the kids them how much we could teach them, and they could only, and they will accept as much as they want at the end of the day, because I know they got some parents who give them train some real teaching, but the stubbornness in them brain, them follow friend and company, and there's something with we as human being, we quick for follow friends and company. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to be a leader and not a follower, bro. You need, I tell my kids, them let them stand, nothing wrong with standing out. You don't have to blend in everything. You don't have to blend in everything. Is this what you're fighting for? It's not everything you for blend in, bro. Not because you see a man wearing Gucci and Balenciaga and them thing, you got for going weirdo for friend he. No, wear your normal, you feel as your Nike, be a normal G. But they got some people just like, yeah, they got to follow. You know what I mean? And they following people that is so blind that can't even, them. If I following anybody or anybody I getting inspired by in this life, gotta be somebody, like I say, if I see this person don't even have to be my friend, but once I see a brethren living in a neighborhood uplifting himself, it motivates me. I feel glad to see buy a new car. Hold on, Carlo, hold on. I is glad to see buy a new car, new house, whatever. Them things push me. But nobody when doing nothing can't push me. Good night.
Highly far right. Make perfect sense.
Yeah, man.
You know? Make perfect sense, and the two sisters in them, you know?
Aye.
But here what now, no? A lot of the homes are broken. And daddy in there room. And his mommy holding it down, and mommy working 2 jobs to make ends meet. Yes, right? And them children, they know, just left for Igor. And they got big man out, they now put things in front of them and exploit them. Yes, right? So, you could only teach them so much, because you see this new generation, they got mind of their own, you know. Them is the destruction to Babylon right now. Yes, right? Because Babylon putting things in front of them, and they tell like vision, got them mind corrupt. Yes, right? So we just got for us. You see, what is working me house, I keep the fear in me, you them brethren. They say, Daddy, is a big girl now, you still want to beat me? Boss your ass. You understand? So I tell them, I say, call the police. I don't tell the police why I beat you. Yes, right?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, you got, that's why in me time when I was growing up in Bornholm time, Bornholm had the national service. The Ali and the Jack, the old government ain't got nothing for half of them youth side. Yes, right? And not only Guyana, over here so too, because I mean, like I mentioned in the early part, the home's broken. But GT, we stressing mostly upon GT. Ain't nothing for them youths side. Nothing. Them youths, your eyes watch them youths, how them youths just idle. They ain't even got a recreation center in them little communities. All by Stone, Agricola, Diamond, South, Festival City, Lodge, Kitty. In none of these places ain't got a little recreation center where them little children got a little game room. You're teaching them to play chess. You're teaching them something. The national service was a big thing in me time, brethren. Yes, right? We had scouts and them little thing. We used to go up on trip and them thing, brethren. Ain't got nothing for them youth. You can't even tell them youth, the little youth man in GT, but scouts. Them ain't know what's the. In our night time, I was a scout. I was a little scout youth. But let me give somebody else a chance. You know, manners and love.
Respect all time, Father. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Real thing. It's real. Yeah, man. It's real. Shout out to everybody that checking for the ones and threes, guys. Yeah, man. Tonight, definitely blazing some fire. We're going to go and pay some bills. And definitely we get back with you. Definitely we keep the fire blazing. All right, let me get this last call here, so. Yes, I. All right, yeah.
That's the far right. Like on Vice City, on Vice City again. We there on a different wavelength thing now. You could remember community high schools. You You remember the reason for community high schools? Well, I tell you, for the ones who ain't remember or know what was the reason for community high schools was another chance at an education, was another lease at life. Because I remember now, children born, not everybody gonna click fast. They got fast learners, they got slow learners. Community high schools was set up that when you write common entrance, you could get a community high school and you could move from a community high school up the line and get a secondary school or even a high school. You feel me? Happening in Guyana, this government cut out community high schools and introduced private schools. Now I always grow learning one thing. Where there's no education, there's ignorance. And if you don't got common sense, it make no sense you got education, because you're there no way still. Anyway, these people eliminate community high schools and introduce private schools. So that they eliminate the middleman. Even within the work arena, these people eliminate middle income. So it means you're either rich. If you're rich, you're poor. If you're bright, you're dunce. Forget an education, you gotta pay. If you don't got money, you can't get the education. That's how Guyana turn. Just one point. Check this here now. The caller before was talking about absent of fathers in homes and all these things. I grew up in a single parent environment. But you see what happened in Guyana? Disciplining a child becomes a problem. A child now in Guyana being disciplined could summon the police come and arrest the parent. So you find enough of them parents ain't telling the picnic nothing because, well, you could call the police for me. You understand? A lot of the parents introducing the children to tablet. The tablet they know teaching them some other things. It's teaching them all kind of things. It's three things they know in the world that's selling. If it ain't got sex, drugs, and violence in it, it ain't selling. If the music ain't got up, it ain't selling. If the movies ain't got up, it ain't selling. You see what I'm showing you? So the whole dynamic of this life is switching around.
I'm telling you, man.
You know what I'm telling you? The dynamics of this life switching around. Nothing is new under the sun. All what we seeing today happening since day one. I'm gonna come now back to the school. You know, the lady was talking earlier about teachers being attention and all these things. Now, you could tell me the definition of a teacher. I gonna tell you the definition of a teacher. The definition of a teacher, she is your parent. He or she is your parent from 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock. When you there in Guyana, you got them children got like a school, like an outing, like everybody dress casual and going for an outing. You can't tell the difference from a student and a teacher. The only way you can tell the difference is if you see the teacher with a whipping shine or a ruler or something, you know what does the teacher. You can't tell the difference. All of them look the same. So we got no children teaching children. What they gonna learn?
Straightforward.
Tell me now.
Yeah, man.
What them gonna learn? So these are the things that needs to be changed in Guyana. The culture that Guyanese are accustomed to has been changed into this difference. Is a difference. So you find enough of the youths them on the street, they may know nothing. And all they know they sleep on a video game and they learn it on a machine and an electronic device who we give them from the small to shut them up. So they turn into bad boy thing and bad girl thing and all of these other things. So we got really look at see what's really going on, and there's a pattern, you know. The pattern we gotta look and see what's going on. Right now in Guyana, you ain't even got to pass an exam for going to another farm. You getting promoted and you didn't pass. All these things destroying these youths, all these things destroying these youths. They're talking about progress in Guyana. Which part is with the progress really there?
All right. Wow. Yes, sir. All right, guys, so we going to pay some bills. Then we get back, we keep the fire blazing, all right? All right. Time to pay some bills. Yeah, I don't move, I'm going away.
Are you thinking of buying or selling a home today or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Sedell Circle Realty. Sedell Circle Realty is located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our professional and knowledgeable assistants assist you today with all your real estate goals. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? No problem. We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Again, that's Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. That number again, 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Committed to excellence, come to Citadel. Committed to excellence, come to Citadel. Committed to excellence, committed to excellence. Citadel, at Citadel.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaitro Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Yo, Brooklyn, I hope you prepare for this one. It's a year-to-year event. Are we talking about Alliance Family and One Link Family Product presents to you the year-to-year ladies event called Pretty Like a Rose.
Pretty like a rose, yeah.
All white edition. It all goes on the 28th of June. Yes, Saturday the 28th of June. Our road leads to 276 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. People, only Baba DJs on the card. I'm not going to tell no lie. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. Remember, for more information, you guys could contact 917-862-1442. That's 917-862-1442 or 929-234-0114. That's 929-234-0114. Saturday the 28th of June. It's all about Pretty Like a Rose, the all white edition. Yo, Alliance Family, your One Link, the party then a normal.
Too pretty for your link with the yes man. Send your location. Players give it up where we are plan.
Up, we back in the building. You know what it is. You know, hey, you know what it is. What am I saying? It is what it is. We back in the building. Everybody doing great. Everybody doing all right. You know what we're doing it wrong here. So welcome back again. Like I said, guys, if you guys are interested in running ads, or should we say having your business event, whatever it is you got, definitely you needed to be advertised. Come aboard it. Let's Start the Things TV and FF Vibes Radio. Do you remember FF Vibes Radio is an internet radio, definitely? And, you know, FF Vibes Radio is a part of Let's Start the Things, is one family. So definitely contact 347-801-6231. That's 347-801-6231. Definitely, you know what I mean, talk to our people and just get yourself started out. Let your business get to be advertised. Yeah, you know we're doing it, all right? So you don't know what I'm going. Let me take two more calls and then we're going to switch it up and, you know, flip it up. Hello, good night.
Yeah, greetings, Firehouse.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, big up to the two callers, them that called before, but trust me, you bodies from the 70 barn, you know, and trust me, so these people now design, poverty was designed, you see, and
Why they design poverty this way? Because I remember going to school and I used to do agriculture. I used to do carpenter because I attend large community high school. I used to do welding. You see, and these people remove all these things from these school. Because remember now, these things is for help the youths them learn a trade.
Straight up.
See? So when they remove these things now from the schools them now, it's bare ignorance cause nobody not gonna learn anything no more. So that's why now I stand aside and I watch and I say, yo, you know what? These people is some wicked people, especially them leaders, cause remember now they benefiting from poverty. You see, and when them benefiting from poverty, they gaining more because most of them who already done educate themselves who get scholarship. Some of them born you know what I mean, give them certain scholarship and then go educate themselves. So what they do now, they come back now and use it against the people. Them are educating the people no more. They remove certain things from the schools. Mass game and all them thing I do. You see, so poverty was designed, my brother. And they know exactly what they're doing for keep the people under these things. But you see, as I said, so it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. You see, and program like these now is where I got to use for educate some of the youths them. Even though the youths them they might ignorant, but trust me, the youths them using common sense. You see, because enough people who go university, they might educated more than enough of the youth. But the youth them beating them with common sense. Because I know enough ones go UG in them thing, but when they come on the streets, the band of them one got education outsmarting them. You see? So we just got to now groom them, youth them, and put them on a level, let them know that trade is it, learn a trade. Don't find yourself get caught up in certain ignorance. Humble yourself. You see what I'm saying? This program, big up to the program, my youth. You see? Rastafari love all time.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Respect. Hello, good night.
Yeah, vibes.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Charlotte here. You know, what I'm hearing is like Guyana has become a little America. But my point is this: I know where I came from, and my kids could talk about it and they tell their friends, see, my mother, she's a Guyanese and she's straight up Guyanese. I give you the Guyanese training. You understand? A quick example. I was blessed with two sons, six daughters. And those boys, I said, listen, don't let no school call me. Else y'all gonna learn. And my little son, he was so advanced in his class, they couldn't test him. He became a class clown. And one day he had the principal call me and I went in there. Let me tell you, ask him, lend me a room, sir. And I gave him exactly what a guy and his mother will do. They called the cops. And when the cops came, I said, listen, I bore him for 9 months. I'm not going to kill him. Don't tell me how to raise my child. Because if I let him out there, you're going to be the first to put a bullet in his back. That year, they give me an award, a mother's award. You hear me? So training is got to keep to what you believe in. Because especially in America here, is that it's all about the children. They got the rights and they know that. They know that. So our parents have to know what we have to do and still believe what we believe in. And I don't understand why Guyanese parents are allowing these kids to do what they got to do. They know what to do. You're not going to crucify them. You're not going to kill them, but you train them the way they should be trained.
Straight.
It's all about this, that, and whatever the child's want. No, I am the mother. I am the parent. You got to listen to what I got to do. You know what I say? You don't work. If you got a job, then you do what you got to do and you leave my house.
Right.
Simple as that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Got a point there, man. Yeah. Hello, good night.
Yeah, fire.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Yeah,
oh, fire. I hear you, but I know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We up on the NC. What's going on?
Yeah, fire. Yeah, education is a must. This Trini here, grassroots. I don't man no gardening. I deal with land. Plus, I have an IT company. I sell car parts. You understand? The youths don't know the raw material come from the earth. You understand? And we have to get to know certain things. We can't depend on brand and brand. We know how the brand make, you know what I mean, how it design. We had to understand that education is a must. Everything is about education. Growing up as a child, you educate yourself by mingling in the grass. You're picking from a mango tree. You understand? All that is education, but we have to go deeper if we want to construct something better for our minds. You understand? To better our lives. Technology is to better our life. It's not to play around on our phone. It's to make our life better in any category we dealing with on the earth. You understand? We living on the earth. You understand? Everything come from the earth. Look, the Burkina Faso, they want the raw materials there to make, you know, all your gadgets. You understand? So everything focus on the earth. The earth is where we come from and where we gotta go back to. You understand? So fire, blessings, you know.
Yeah, man.
Have a blessed night. Take care, yourself.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, man. You know it goes already. You know what I mean? Pick up everybody in the building. Everybody that definitely giving their point. We love that. Let me move along now. Now they had a big incident in Agricola today, whereby a construction worker was unalive. You understand? By a next person in the same village. Now it's kind of crazy because you know how it go already. It's two Indians them warring between each other, and definitely a big scene end up happening. Okay, guys, as you guys could see here on my screen, I'm gonna bring it up a little closer. All right, boom. Hold on, people, just now. We're not taking no call right now. All right. Boom. As you guys could see. You see? Yeah, man. Now, this is the Matic that the banner had. As you guys could see clearly, it's I think it's an AR-50. Yeah, it's an AR-50, though. Guys, see the caption say, for those who don't know what an AR-50 is, the coolie, not the Indian, will never call him out because they are thugs to their cross and love lawless. That's why Bornum rigged the election to not let the coolie, not Indian, in the PPP bring Guyana to run as they are currently doing. So basically what this person is saying is that is under this government is where you see these Indian relatives, these, you know what I mean, our Indian brothers and sisters is get lawless. And even if a lot of people is get lawless, because we he doing with the AR-50. You understand? We he doing with though. Contain shit. Alright, so let me show you what went down. This is what went down. I hope I don't get black with this thing. But anyway, this is what part we's gotta bring the juice. Inside, man. So we don't really do business. We work going on. You know what I mean? Over here says we bring the hotness. So let me show you guys what really went down, and then we're gonna go to the video. And I want you guys to tell me what's your thoughts on this is so, you know what I mean? Now this is what's going on, you know? Take a look. See that? See that? Broad daylight, you know. Broad daylight. Because you know for handle it. You know for handle it. Vanessa Johnson say he's a soldier or a police. Because how he handle it, right? See, he end up going wrong the next. No. He went wrong the next side and end up knocking it. That's right, man. He went wrong the next side and end up knocking it upon the house. Says that, yeah, this happened in Agricola. You know what I mean? You know, Agricola and them places is serious place. Agricola is not no place you play with and ramp with. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know? I want to know you guys' thoughts on this. This is crazy at this said moment here. Everybody have this video up right now. This video circulating like, whoa. And you see they got a wanted bulletin out for man. Bowlers. Yeah, it look like he named Raphael Bowlers. They got Raphael Bowlers is wanted by the police for the murder of a 28-year-old Nicholas. You understand? Excuse the co-host at the background. I don't know really Guyana with she at this moment. You know what I mean, guys? What you doing with the AR-50? Where you get it from? This is what I want to know. Where you get that from? I tell you, Rastaman riding and the man knocking it and Rastaman, me, I did plunging off my bike. Come. Want to say hi? Say hi to your peeps. So that's why you're going to bed right now. Let me even deal with them tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say hi. You there watching your phone? 1 year old and this with she's one there upon. I miss you. Alright? Alright. Long you there. Go to bed. Go to bed, mama. Bed time. That's you get to do your work.
Come on.
Yeah, peeps. You understand? Military weapon. He's not one who is wanted, Mark. I don't know is he, but the man ain't finer than he. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night.
Yes.
With that picture I just showed there, it could be a police officer or a soldier. This one.
Aye.
Right? And it could be the guns that come through the border, because remember the border, it's open up to all different kinds of people. Also, it could be a Guyanese or it could be a Venezuelan, because remember there are a lot of Venezuelans, and I don't know what kind of Venezuelans coming in the country right now. So they could be the one bringing in the guns and using it on Guyanese people also. Because you don't know where the gun come from. And the government is so slack. They don't have no security where you could check everybody coming in the borders. So, and the gun could come through the borders. Or even the police then could put the guns in the people them hands. to just kill innocent people
Right
also.
on.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, auntie. Straight up. Hello, good night.
Hi, Fire.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not defending the guy with the gun because I don't know where to get a gun from, but the guy that is running, the chubby guy, someone killed his brother this morning today.
Okay.
And his brother was in jail. He came out and he was doing got a cleaning job. And the guy who killed him went to his house yesterday. And they had some beef going on. The guy that died came into jail only 2 months ago.
Okay.
And he tried to catch his hand and he was cleaning the gutter. And the guy who shoot him went to where he was cleaning the gutter and killed him. So that guy you see running is his brother who came out because he heard his brother get killed. He's not a police officer. He's not in the military. I don't know where they get the gun from, but that's what happened.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Yeah, man. This was love with y'all, and me, I got the best audience in the world. And this always update me. Because I was showing the waiting today, definitely, and you know how it goes already. You know? But this is crazy. You know what I mean? This is crazy. Hold on. ED. All right, good. Let me see if we could go and just get a piece.
Members, we are in Agricola. As we were going in, the police was heading out as we were walking in. And the police vehicle is going to pass us in just about a second because it turned back. And it's just behind me now. Again, credible sources in Agricola here. Here's that police vehicle.
I see grandfather. They killed my grandson for no reason.
All right, tell me something.
For no reason, sir. Yes. I don't know what to do. I just walk night. Just as I ride past and go out, I hear any gunshots. And when I ride in the back there, they say my grandson dead. I don't know what is my kill. Okay, father coming there. What killed my grandson for? My grandson and doing nothing. Is he there? He live right down there. Yes.
Who is living down
he bike,
there?
but he disappeared.
Somebody shot your grandson?
Shot my grandson and kill him. I don't know how much bullet he give he. Right? Yes. Shoot him, kill him for no reason.
Is the body still here?
The body is still he disappeared. He live in the house, then he lock up. The house lock up.
And where's the body?
The body will get killed?
Yes.
He gone,
the gun already?
Yeah.
All right.
But you could come down this way. That's a gay thing. I don't know what they killed me grandson for. Me grandson no trouble nobody.
Somebody shot your grandson or the police shot your grandson?
No, not the police.
All right.
A jackass. A jackass inside the hay. What is riding with field over the village? And walking with gun and riding with gun. But motorbike and all kind of thing. And the police ain't doing nothing but it. Because I got a lot of police friends. Right? And that's what going on. And they're telling you plain. They got police friends. And that's what going on. So does he feel he could kill people and do we like. And just now you go see, he go right back in here. Ask the police guard.
So he hasn't been arrested?
No, they will find me. They will find me. You're going to talk to these people out there. Yes. Them on the village. We players get shoot up, we get shoot in front every time go. The police don't got no female, they don't got no van. And now me nephew there, the one thing. The whole lot of me nephew don't find no gun. Me say the gun is his gun. The gun is not my nephew gun. They don't find it. The gun is Raphael them gun. Me play they kill me nephew in the back trench. Walking with 15,000 a day and go in the back trench and kill he. They shoot up the place. Shoot up the place, don't set the thing. And the police and my sister go. They're never available to come. They say they're going to wrong, so everybody going to court and all over the place.
What is the name of the young man who was shot?
Me. Nicholas Narine.
Nicholas Narine was shot?
Narine, yeah.
All right.
Shot dead is me big grandson. Yes. Yeah. That's what they're doing.
So you're hearing that folks. We're in Agricola. Nicholas Narine was shot.
Right.
And you were Nicholas Narine's dad, right? Yes. Tell us what you've learned took place. How old is Nicholas?
28.
He's 28.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Well, this morning, I was leaving for go back at the station because we got the ongoing problem, right? Which the same guy, his cousin, shoot my nephew, right? I'm gonna address the shortly to you, but concerning the shooting this morning, we was now left for go back at the station when a colleague of him come and said his son just get shoot up. I said, "Man, making joke." He said, "No, come." So when we go around to the other last street where he was walking in the alley there now, the bullets then were done hit he. He was already dropped. When he dropped, he dead right away. Right, so by the time with other colleagues and things, we decided to fetch you out, put in the car, head after the hospital, and so he was done actually dead. So when we do and the doctor do get a look at it, the doctor said no, he gone, he dead on the spot because the first bullet knocked him straight in the heart. Now the guy up there shooting in Raphael Bolors, right? He sent a message last night that he can kill my son and my whole family, right? So the intentions that he had from last night, he carried out. Another thing I want to show you that he was associated with the same cousin named Cheyenne. He shoot my nephew, I want to show you foot, shoot up my house, shoot up my sister's house, all these things them, right? And we got this, we got 3 weeks ongoing problem, and every single time you go at Ronville police station, every time you go in at Ronville police station, they keep telling you the police them in a meeting, you got to come back, you got for this, you got for that, right? Now I don't know what's the association with these people and the police. Right, I want the police get me wrong that I blaspheming them or anything, but I'm just asking them to do the work because it's more these people here could do people anything and get off with it. Right? Now the police, I get to understand, the police arrest one of my son with a weapon, claiming now that is he own. What I get to understand was he the same guy had some scuffle and the guy dropped the weapon.
This morning that took place?
Yeah, the same guy with him Raphael Bolors. Let's get to understand is he dropped the weapon. Now the same, the police get a word saying that where we find the shooter when they lock up me son will kill your own brother. When the shootings take place, it's me, he went in there when they come and when them boys come and call me and say, man, come here, come look your son, get shoot your brother, just get shoot. Come. Me son went in there getting ready for go to work because he's doing electrical work with a guy down there. All of a sudden now you're here, they find you with some gun.
Alright, let me talk to your nephew. Folks, you heard that, and the young man's father said that his nephew was also in an altercation with this alleged perpetrator, Mr. Raphael.
Yes, and the shooter was right in the road free.
Talk to us about what happened with you and Raphael.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I just saw hearing the shots on the window. When I wake up, I was shot in my foot.
So shots were being fired.
Yeah.
And you were in your bed and you were shot in your leg.
Yeah.
And he's showing that to us. He was shot in his leg 3 weeks back, they're telling us. All right.
Raphael's cousin, cousin went and shoot up the house 3 weeks back. Right? That is my son that gets shot in his foot. He's only 16, right in CXC. So when we go at the station, when he get shoot up in his sleep, we go there, they have the civilian camera on the corner and we get a footage from a neighbor house. We carry it to the station and to Higgin or wherever is the sergeant there, and Davis take we report and they said they come and they do they see the spent shells and the holes that in the house, and they said they're going to get contact with we. They never come back since they do that. They never come back. 4 weeks, it's going into 4 weeks now. When we go back at the station there, they're saying that the sergeant is not there or dealing with a matter that we long there. Then they come out and they say they can get on to me. When calling the sergeant, give me direct number to call him. When we call in his phone, he's not answering. When we send him messages, he's just reading it, he's not messaging us back. When you go there, they just hauling, I went there up to Monday. They said last week Monday I went Thursday. They said he got to court. Nobody wasn't at the back of the CID, just Miss Griffith, and she said that David would take the report. He got to court, and Higgin, he got to court. So he's not getting no justice. And my son is only 16.
And he was shot
He's
by
a
the same,
footballer. He's
allegedly by the perpetrator.
Yeah, they shoot up the house. They went and they shoot up the house about 12-something the night. He was in his bed, cover up, and they shoot through the window and he gets shot in his foot.
Could you show me the area where he was shot? I'd be grateful.
Mr. Travis Chase, the perpetrators is not being addressed by the perpetrators are not being addressed. The police is not doing their job.
All right, so you hear some of that residents saying that the police not doing their job here. I want to take a look at the area where the young man was shot, and his dad is going to show me. You heard his dad, his uncle, his grandfather, who told us of this shooting early on today. So we're getting the information as we're on the ground here and updating the story.
Yes. That was 3 weeks back, going into 4 weeks. That
When your son was shot.
When my son was get shot.
Yeah.
Now last night, my nephew,
Let us speak, ma'am.
one of my nephew friend, get the same boy Raphael Bullard shoot at him, and he said that he sending a threat to we and say how we gonna kill out the whole family in Third Street here. So we was done getting threatened from me since last night. So my nephew gone to work in the alley because he said he don't have no problem with nobody. And he gone to work. We doing some got to work in the village. So why is he in the alley now? That's why Raphael Bullards go in a yard that he's live, and the yard where he's live is at the back of the place where the alley is. And he shoot up my nephew in the alley, which he pronounced dead. On the scene he pronounced dead, but they tried to reach the hospital, but when he reached the hospital, he was already died.
Yeah, all right. Thanks very much, ma'am. All right. Guys, you're hearing this, and we're updating this story as we're in Agricola here. We're heading to the area where the young man was allegedly shot and killed early on this morning. We had earlier heard there was a police shooting, and now we're underground here where new details are emerging that there's a young man who was known to this family, the Narayan family, and had some altercations with different members of the family who did the shooting. And we're with his uncle, who is taking us to show us where the shooting took place. Sir, I noticed you have some blood on you?
Yeah, this from a son. This man, when I pick you up, this from the blood will keep bleeding through.
Talk to us.
Yeah, this from the blood on my skin is from my son when I go for pick you up, and I saw the hospital because as I got you on my shoulder, the blood just keep running out him out all the time. But when I realize and I keep wiping off the blood, I'm see where it's running from. The three shots to his sides, I realize he gone because from what you're seeing, there was no effort or anything.
So you were called and told that your son was in this area here?
No, he was working in the last street area, not the last corner. When the friends them come and say,
hold the mic closer to you.
When the friend come and say, man, come and see your son, just get shoot up.
And where was he shot?
At last street.
That's the way I want to see. What took place here?
This my nephew shooting take place here. So
well, let us see your son first.
Well, the shooting take place still down in a back trench, right? But it's like still in a back alley. So
hold the mic close to you so we can listen.
Yeah, it's in a back alley. So I don't know if we were able to get in.
Take us down to that corner.
All right.
And tell us, when you got there, what did you see?
Well, when I got there, some other guys and so they done actually bringing you out. So directly on the church bridge, on the church bridge. When the guys bringing you out from the back alley where he was walking, he was already, from the way that I look at it, he was already gone. Right? He was already gone because when I take off the jersey, so I try to see a party, I shoot from because the blood keep running out his nose, right? And his mouth. The blood keep flushing all the time out.
And you lift your son out of this alleyway?
Well, the friends them bring you out to the alleyway. And they put you on the bridge. So we was trying now to get the vehicle now for carry to the hospital.
So you said your son was an electrician. What was he doing in this alleyway here?
Not the one. The one where the police come and lock up. He doing electrician.
So the one who was shot?
Yeah.
What was he doing in this alleyway?
He's doing normal labor work. Like, as you can see, the government got project going on, right? As you can see, all is got to work on, so the government got project going on with it. So he falling with the he come with his friends them, and they been walking. And they been walking there. So this when Raphael Bullards got there and shoot you up this morning.
And what was your sense of what led to the shooting? For those persons who are now joining us.
They got the same, they got a little conflict concerning with my sister and his cousin. But he decide now to take it to your own personal level.
And you said your son was shot at least 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
And that he was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
Yes, when he reached, he pronounced dead on arrival.
Folks, there is a lot of drainage work happening here, and the young man's dad, who's with us, morning guys, who's with us, tells us that he was part of this drainage work that's happening here at the back of Agricola when this young man, who himself and the family seem to have had a running issue, alleged to have shot him. And you learned, if you have been tuned in, that the same young man is also alleged to have shot a nephew of this family, and we showed you that wound to his thigh as well. And this is just some of what happening down at the end of the street. The young man, the father says, was at the back this way, involved in this cleaning up the drainage here at the back of Agricola.
Well, as you hear clearly that we're going to pause it there. Definitely, it's a serious piece of tragedy, you know what I mean? It's a serious piece of scene. And as you guys just know, saw the video I run before we even went into this here. So whereby you heard it from the father, making it clear what really went down. But somebody in the comment section said that, you know, they always, oh no, sorry, I got a text whereby the person, let me see, let's read what the person commented and said. She said, "Excuse me, sir, but they does always say them ain't do nothing, but they does end up being guilty." Of course, you know, sometimes when you hear these kind of family situation like they say so, whereby somebody kills somebody. Remember now somebody call and person don't say, yo, is somebody unalive a person, brother? And this man, Raphael, boom, bang, 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 boom, boom. So now we're hearing the family of the unalive person that we just saw speaking the story and saying that, oh, the son don't do nothing and all this thing. Still, we don't know what could have been the story, because they could have just taken their part for their son, and like every parents do. You gotta represent your own. You know what I mean? So you can hardly see a parent come out. It's only certain real parent who know that, all right, if the son was a pest, you know what I mean, in life, always causing trouble for things like that happen, be real and talk about it. But enough time you see parents say, oh God, my son didn't do nothing, he never do nothing. And then when you find out it's something he do for make this man kill whoever, then it's some, you know what I mean? I would like to know more about what really went down with this. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes, good night.
That story, okay. If they don't catch that boy that they're looking for, that is the boy that shoot the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you say, the perpetrator, the boy that shoot that boy, is 3 brothers.
Okay.
And all 3 of them. Well, I was shocked when I heard about this little one. But the other 2 big brothers, they always in something. So I was shocked when I hear about the little brother today.
Okay.
I'm talking about the boy that shoot the boy.
Right, I know.
The shooter.
I'm following you.
Yeah, the shooter. He had 2 brothers, 2 bigger brothers.
Okay.
And they was always in problem in jail, in and out. And this boy that died, I know both of the family then.
Wow.
I know both of the family. But this boy that died, I heard he only came out of jail February after spending 16 years in jail. There's the boy that died. He only came out February.
Okay.
Yeah. And as I said, I know the whole family. But the father of the child, back in the days, they were a little hot on. But I know he changed a very long time ago. Now nobody tell me is what I know. You know? So if they don't catch this boy, something will be happening in that village. Agricola
is a serious, serious place. Who know Agricola? No people try to Agricola.
I know good. Yeah, man.
People don't even want to walk next to Agricola. They don't even want to pass in this. Agricola is one of the hottest villages. But it calmed down.
Yeah,
because I heard. No, I know up to today. So when a girl told me, I said, but I thought you tell me Agricola calm down. She said, yeah, Agricola calm down, but she don't know what's going on here now.
Yeah, for real.
So what I'm saying, they need to find that boy because it will be chaos.
Real thing.
In Agricola.
Thank you, man.
So I hope the police do their work.
That's what I'm saying. All right. All right. Well, that's that for that. Time for we to jump into. Okay, look like we're getting 2 more calls. We're gonna take 2 more calls. Listen me carefully. 2 more calls, and then we're gonna jump into the Double D Hotel boss man that was on the TikTok live, whereby he mentioned something, but hold on, Carlo, hold on. Whereby he mentioned something about sacrifice or go for settle. So we're gonna jump into that in a few. Hello, good night. Jesus Christ. I tell the caller, wait. I tell the caller, hold on. And the caller never hold on. The family lying. His son is a thief, man. And kill a businessman and kill him just so. They all had guns after the brother died. They want to bully down the family house. Okay, the woman knows nothing. There's somebody sending me a text here telling me this, you know. Saying that, oh, you know, I mean, the son is a thief. So this, excuse me. This is what we're going on here, so. The son is a thief, man. You see it, man? Like the son killed somebody already. God. Oh. This story is saying normal. This story, crazy. This story is a crazy story, but yo, you see me? Right now, me never getting problem with nobody, boy. Any problem I getting into is a problem whereby somebody trying for harm me family, and I gotta defend my family. This is the problem. But for I literally getting it, me able. This is why you see the ghetto name Get Out. The ghetto name Get Out. Now people don't know what ghetto mean and what ghetto name Get Out. I born in Tiger Bay. And despite Tiger Bay had it ways or got it ways, and you know what I mean, it's nothing like Agricola body. Me know ways happening in Agricola body. And it just hurt me. You see Matty fight down Matty. You know? Matty just fight down Matty. But that's it. Let's jump into the Double D Hotel owner now. He was on a TikTok live and definitely his tongue slipped. Let's get this here, so. Cause this here, so, interested. Let me get this. I was waiting for this today. Cause earlier this morning, on the morning show, we definitely show a piece. We didn't get to hear all of it, but this is a good quantity of he on a TikTok live. Okay, guys? All right. Let me get this.
Look to your family too to find whatever is happening?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
So what I'm trying to pinpoint is everybody's blaming the government. Everybody's saying they have a right to tear down this and tear down that.
No, they don't.
Nobody's looking to the immediate persons that might have the answers.
Those
Understand
people
what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
And if you're calling for if they're calling for FBI investigation, if you are calling
let's give Randy something.
Go ahead. All right. No
All right, Miss Progress, thanks for having me on.
No problem, buddy. Double D, you want to say something?
I'm trying to get the video on so you could see who you're talking to.
Okay.
First of all, I'd like to say, first time being on a platform, my sincere condolences to the young family, unfortunately, of a death at my hotel. Guys, I just want to send out my sincere apology regarding the life that's what's up to happen with Kevin today. But the truth is going to come to light very soon, and hopefully it's going to be a closure to this matter. And unfortunately, I can't answer any question based on my legal advice. Yeah, so hopefully soon, once I get the okay from my legal advice, I will come to your platform as well, and you can ask me any question that what you think is necessary. But for me, I believe in science, and whatever the doctor has pronounced, I may stick with that. And I will tell you one thing before I leave. I will give you just one hint. At the night of the incident, the police have been put me in the locked up from 1 a.m. and I've been released till on Tuesday. When they put me in the lockup from 1 a.m. around 1 a.m. on the 24th, the family member of the mob come to the Toledo police station to see me if I was in the lockup. The police put a handcuff on me and showed him I was in the lockup. And when the body was found, I was never there at the hotel. I was in the lockup until the postmortem has been completed. When the young lady is being found missing, I was never there. The grandmother could testify that she never saw me there. It's when I get the information someone has been missing, that is when...
The grandmother could testify that... What?
And I went to the hotel and looked. And there was only 2 persons in the pool searching. A swimming instructor and another family member, I guess. And they was at the shallow end searching. The swimming instructor asked me if I could see at the bottom of the pool. I told him, no. You have to go down all the way to the bottom. The swimming instructor told me, I'm sorry, he asked the grandmother if the girl could swim. The grandmother said yes. And the swimming instructor told her once she can swim, she cannot be in the pool. And the search has been ended there. The grandmother walked away and went elsewhere, which I went to the police to assist them to open rooms and necessary bonds and stuff to find the missing person. And from that time, no one went in the pool to search the pool at that time until her body was being found.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
like everybody's speechless. Like everybody can't talk. This is what I'm saying. How we know is he? Aldo? How we know is he? What do you pray? Vanguard, thank you for the $10 super chat donation.
You have a sorting to you have a sorting Adam. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
one more thing I want to add. The bartender have a duty that when he closes the pool, let's say around 8, right? He have a duty to take the chlorine powder, sprinkle it right around the pool. And that was done on the said night. So I guess whatever the powder which was sprinkled around the pool that may cause the color discoloration on her arms.
Kind of Russ is this way. Phone lines are open for a bit. Let's get this let me crock this up. Angie in the building.
Hey, I thought you stuck mute. I'm not hearing nothing. Listen to this. I wasn't hearing anything, but hear this. This fool that came out and speak, saying that he was in the lockup, even till after postmortem. This child didn't dead before he get to the police hold him. So what sense is that making? Didn't he already murder this child before the police even hold him? So where do you think he come out and make a big point? This boy need to go away. This boy making no sense. He should never even come out and speak. Because he incriminating himself. Everything you said can and will be held against you in the court of law. Yes, he got shocked. He and all of them. The concubines got shocked to get. I'll tell you a big one of that. I can fill you in when you come off this show for you.
All right, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. You know, we's getting sauces over here. Hello, good night.
I got shocked again.
Turn. Yeah, man. Turn on your TV. Mute your TV, bro. Hold on. Hold on there. All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, my brother. You're live.
Yeah, okay. So, I listened to that man just now, right? This is going on in place.
Yeah.
Not even sure that's that man that owned that hotel. And if what that man is saying, then why the fire? Why the fire? Why the fire? Why did they burn the hotel? And you know, I keep saying this. I keep saying this is my position. So this story, if people really, if the American Intelligence Department, the State Department want to get to the gist of this story, I'm repeating my call. I said this before. You see all these policemen who get family overseas and they travel overseas, withdraw their visas. Withdraw their visa. You understand? And also, I'm calling on the U.S. government that supports Guyana police force and security forces to withdraw all the fundings. Withdraw all the funding. You know, time and time again, they will give them support in terms of military training and financial support. I don't know if they give them support in terms of arms. Stop it. And so I'm calling on the State Department and the American government in general to withdraw your support to the Guyana police force. Let me tell you something, brother. If they say, if by next couple of days or weeks, they withdraw all the visas of all the Guyana members of the Guyana police force, none of them must be able to travel to Canada, the UK, or the United States. Just withdraw their visas. You will see, you will hear people out there start singing. You will hear music.
All right.
And then, yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
All right, my brother. Yeah, man. Hello, good night.
Man! What kind of foolishness? Is this not really understand what he's saying? Let's talk about sprinkling the chlorine around the pool and all of that. I mean, so you had the child around the pool, her whole skin got dark, you went with the chlorine to discolor her skin before she gets in the water. What kind of nonsense? Oh my God. Jesus, this man should have just shut up. This man should have just shut his mouth. Because all he does is digging a deeper hole for himself.
For real.
Oh my Jesus. Yeah, the nonsense. And then he's talking about the grandmother. Why is he implicating the grandmother that she can attest to that? How? So are you saying that the grandmother had a conversation with you while she was there so she knew that you weren't there? Or what was that? Explain that. She can attest that I wasn't there. So do they know them so personally? Oh, Jesus. This thing is so complicated, I'm telling you, man. But I just pray that justice prevail. I just pray. I just pray.
Yes, Mr.
All right.
Love. Yeah, man. What going on, Perry? Perry.
Hello?
Yeah, man, you're live.
Mara.
Perry
Mason here.
I know what's going on, yeah.
You realize that the man now admit to the crime. And yesterday or day before he told that these people just go to school, university, and still have no education, contradicting himself. Now you claim that when the body was found, you was in police custody, right? But now you could come and admit that chlorine was on the body. I mean, we all the whole world see that around the post left stink and dirty ain't even washed down. So you're trying to put the blame now on the maintenance man. So whereas we could conclude now that the little girl body was in the chlorine room, because even when they show you the video a little better with the lady with the red hair, you could see all the chlorine marks on the front of her pants. So he now incriminate himself big time.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
You understand?
Sorry, the matlock. Yeah, man. Good night.
Yeah, Fire, good night.
Yes, yes.
Fire is buy chlorine and throw up on the concrete in front of me door for scrub down there and left it there. And the concrete is get white. No, nothing went wrong the pool. They put the girl in a bathtub or something with chlorine and her skin get messed up in the bathtub before they put you there. You see how he implicating himself? He's such a freaking pathetic liar. You had to put a girl in the thing. Even to me, Hannah, let's get white when I use the chlorine for do anything out there, for scrubbing out there.
Okay, yeah.
But you just want people to believe that you will throw chlorine you on a pool for. You gotta throw it in the water. Let Lee continue coming out and bring out more Lee get for implicate himself. Oh, he's stupid. All right, good.
Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yeah, turn on your TV. Mute your TV for me. All right.
Hello?
Yes, good to go now.
How are you this evening? I see your show hot, bye.
I tell you.
You thought America hot show? You know.
Yeah, Mrs.
Why the people beating up the hotel owner? T-Tac, no man. All we gotta do is tape. So when the court session starts, we could play the tape and see he going to jail. Then I have to ask some more questions. They're gonna send me me want to send him to jail. I want to hang him.
I tell you.
Let me be the tax, no? You see how this story got about 25 different sides? You hear how he's bringing in the grandmother? The grandmother and whoever his son, whoever the uncle, no other about the story. Understand? When the uncle said he knows to work with him, and he stopped working with him because he cheap, he don't like pay. Yeah, you play that tape. You're going to hear the tape. And two, when the tag by the little girl had on a band and the grandmother censure for change the color of the band, that was the grandmother's own words. So between the uncle and the grandmother get good payout, man. Oh, yeah, let the man that they enjoy themselves, no man. Me now, I'm gonna have to celebrate. But you keep the fire burning, okay?
All time.
God bless.
All right, sis. Yeah, my brother.
Fire.
Yes, Robert.
Hello?
Yeah, man, you're alive.
Oh, go on, the fire.
Well, they won't believe son of that. They don't know it go.
So, a brother, as a brother from a different mother, let me ask you a question, right? Ask you a question. So, is only certain part of Adrianna was in the pool then? Because this man said them chlorine them pool every night. Understandable. And me can understand when him say them walk on the side because normally you have to throw the chlorine on the side of the pool. Right? On the side of the pool you throw the chlorine. That is understandable, sir. But the question I want to know, are those certain part of Adrianna was in the pool then? Where does certain part look that way there? Because Adrianna belly no look that way there. Adrianna neck no look that way there. The back of Adrianna hand no look that way there. So I just certain part of him body was in the pool. And I still believe this man is not the owner of fire. But
again,
don't worry, my brother. Look, the man, God not sleeping, the man. God not sleeping,
yeah, man. Yeah, my brother. Good.
All right, my brother.
And even song weird. Just now, call it. Even song weird. You know what I mean? He just paused just a minute, Carla. Hold on. You know, he paused just like somebody telling you something, and then he come back on and say what he says. Like foolishness. Good night.
Ask a question.
Hello, good night. Turn on your TV, please.
Only certain part of Adrianna was in the pool. Because this man said.
Hello, good night.
Hi.
Yeah, turn on your TV for me, now, please. Mute your TV for me, now,
Sorry,
please.
I turn it down. I turn it down.
Okay.
So you're talking about the put the chlorine around the pool, and she could get it from there. But remember, they had other people was in the pool at the same time swimming. So how could they put chlorine around the pool, and they had people swimming in the pool at the same time? So I would like to know when he put the chlorine in the pool, because when the next morning there's no one there, people went in there and checked for her. The skin didn't have no chlorine on it. The skin the same way, but she come back just with thing on her skin with chlorine. And the day before, you had people up to the night swimming in the pool. Thank you.
Yeah, man. That's totally crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good night. Hello. Good night. Yeah.
Good night.
Yes, brother.
That fella who say is the owner, because we see face, we just hear a voice.
Real thing.
Right? He was not in the lockups. When he was the father of the girl begged the police to take him or put him in the lockups. He begged them. He Saturday night. The night of the incident, he begged. He said, why he got his money, he might have put him in lockup. He begged the police. The police then after take him to Lenora police station. And they kept him there, but he wasn't so sure. So he decided to go there to see if the fellow was there. And the man was there. He wasn't in the lockups. Somebody said he was not in the lockups. But when the girl father go to the police station to find out really if he was in the lockups, the police stopped him from getting in the compound. So he was at the gate. So the police come to him at the gate and say, what you want? The man said, come and see the man in the lockups. The police sent the man, dead. He said, I ain't seen the man. Then the man was sitting in the station and he get up. And he go to the window, and the fellow then saw him in this police station. He wasn't in the lockups. Right? Good. The chlorine thing we see talk about, I think somebody said on social media, that man should keep his mouth shut before you put yourself in problem. That chlorine thing we talk about that, but he said when the barman, every night the barman close the bar, he's put chlorine around the pool. That is foolishness. That is foolishness. The pool, you only use chlorine in the pool when the person go to clean the pool. I'm working at the hotel and the other got pool. I work in the hotel and the owner for the owner got 2 hotels and all 2 the hotel got pools. Right? You put chlorine in the water when the person that cleaned the pool is the person that put the chlorine in the water to purify the water. You don't put chlorine every night in water. Right? So I think you should keep your mouth shut before you find yourself in more problem. You're the more problem that you're already in.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you, Father.
Go on.
Let me hear piece some more.
On our face. Yeah.
You hear somebody telling you something every year. Somebody's who talking to you telling you what to say.
One guy, I got a question, but it's not related to the incident. Brother, we just want to clear it up because you got a parasite that tried to use the fact that you didn't go up on the brother live earlier, that it was political. I just have one question. Were you were supposed to go up on the brother live, right?
Yes, that is why I come to this platform to say my apology to the sincere public regarding that.
I just want to clear it up for the parasite.
Hello, good night.
Hello.
Turn on your TV, please. Mute your TV.
Hello, good night.
Yes.
But listen, but he say that the worker put the chlorine around the pool. But that night nobody didn't leave. The child father never left. So what time he put the chlorine around the pool? What time? What time he put the people didn't leave. So what time the worker put the chlorine around the pool? Well, all of them was looking for the child inside the pool. What time the worker had time? What time he had time to put the chlorine around the pool? Nonsense. That's nonsense.
I telling you, pure nonsense. Yeah, man.
Just thank God that you clear it up for the parasite. Thank brother. Thank you.
That's all I want to say. My sincere apology to the public. Unfortunately, the lawyer just advised me, and I think I talked too much, so I just want to put a brief on that. Yeah, so I'll be wrong. Thanks a lot, guys. That's not a problem. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Hello, good night.
Robin.
Turn on your TV, Rennie.
Good night.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I don't even think it's the man they're talking. You understand? Because guess what? He ain't even on video. You understand? I don't think it's him. I don't think that's the Double Day owner speaking.
For sure.
You understand? No, I don't think it's him. I think they put somebody there to talk. That's not him. How all of a sudden he can't fix the video and all these kind of things.
Yeah, he trying to get a camera. You
can't understand? Yeah. He's supposed to put the camera on. You understand? If that's the girl with on the left side of the screen or she talking with him and stuff, she's supposed to tell him how to put the camera on.
Aldo.
You understand? So I am buying the one. I don't think that is him.
Good.
You understand? Because all the run wrong, all them will still go to jail.
Straight.
Yeah. All them will still go to jail. So let her keep running. Understand? God keep exposing all of them.
Good.
All right. That's
Hello, good night. Yes, sis.
Listen to this. You remember they had a man that talk in the night?
Turn on your TV for me before you continue.
I ain't got on no TV.
Okay, Tata, hearing something coming. Try hearing. All right, continue.
No, it's from somebody talking, and
Right.
I watch you on the YouTube on my phone, but I'm calling you from my house phone.
Sorry, go ahead. All right.
Yes, Fire. You remember they had a man was speaking at night, saying that he is a bar something or something?
Mm-hmm.
The voice sound just like the man who the talking the time when you had something
Right.
on.
I went saying the
His
same.
voice sound just like him.
Jolly. I saying the same thing. I telling you.
The voice sound just like the man. That's why they don't want to show the face. This is not Double Day Hotel person talking.
Cha-cha.
That's the man. That's the same man who say he's worked at the hotel for so much years. That's his voice.
Right.
That's
I'm going to
his voice.
find the just now and play back. What wait? I'm glad
That's
you tell me
his voice.
thanks.
And let me tell you something. They did have the girl in the room where the people them didn't want when a lady was to go in the room and the man said, you can't go in the room got in the chlorine. I think they had her in that room. This how she must be a blackout in the room the night with a hot shade. And remember that it was since the afternoon she was missing.
Right.
You remember since the afternoon she was missing. So they had ample time to do what I had to do with her. So when the father said to take this man and lock you up, they done do what I had to do already. They was still late the night when they came to the precinct. You understand what I'm saying, Fire? This not the Double Day man. This is the same man.
I'm glad.
That's the same man.
Yes, yes.
Yes, my love. Have a good night.
Good. You too. Cha-cha.
Hello?
Hello, good night. Yeah, good night.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire, greetings in the name of Jah. Why go on, my brethren?
That's humble now.
Hey, why here is me 2 cents, see? When this man he declare the grandmother, what do you mean?
Yes, I said.
I want for because I hear chat upon the grandmother could testify. This thing left me bothered, man. It gets because I get in a doubt within the grandmother. I just said this grandmother can't do this, but no, there's not a man talking. We should have see face, man.
You should have seen face, real.
Yeah, we should have see face, man. If you have like somebody telling me something for an
I tell you, I hearing somebody in the background like tell me no if he's a liar or who or what.
Somebody telling me something for the citation.
Or the real boss telling the fake one for talk or something going on.
Something going on, but no, we need for to give him more information because they can skin up themselves and this we glad we come to the talk. You see what I mean?
Correct is
right. I'm glad he come to the talk. And bringing out something because man is something he matter beside the pistol, my brethren.
I'm telling you.
Something matter beside the pistol, brethren, and this is sad. But we gotta keep the strength up for the youth and just Jack guide and Fire. Use the voice of the whole of the world right now, yeah?
Yeah, man. Respect.
Right now, yeah, man. That's where you're chosen. That's where you're chosen from the Most High.
Straight, brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Respect.
you know what I mean?
Respect.
Turn it up, my brethren.
Good. Have a good night.
Hey, Fire. Listen to this. I have pool, so let me tell you this, right? You normally throw chlorine in your pool when you're cleaning it when somebody finished swimming. And guess what happens when you throw chlorine? Your water is crystal clear. So guess what? Mr. Critics, who went there at the time when the chlorine already throw, you see from top to bottom of that pool. Right? So how next time he changed him out, that pool was foggy?
Once chlorine thrown in water, it's crystal clear as day. Listen, y'all don't tell the man stop talk. Let the man talk. Chatty, mouth a massy, let you run him out.
Let you run.
Yes.
You can mix up your own self.
Mix up. Good. Let you run him out.
Good.
Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Look to your family too to find whatever is happening.
I want to hear the part when he talk about any mouth slip, but it look like I gotta find it on another thing I gotta find out.
Everybody's blaming.
Remember, Carlos, 2 minute, Carlos, 2 minute. Yes, brother.
Hello?
Yeah, brother.
Listen to me. You know when you throw chlorine in a pool, everything goes to the bottom, and you see everything clear. And you just gotta use a vacuum, either a robotic vacuum or one on a stick. And then usually when you do that, people don't ever go around the pool. And it can't be the next day that you use that pool. You understand? And the other thing I would like you to do is play back that same tape with that lady that said she spoke with the pathologist that performed the thing on Adrianna's body at Georgetown Hospital. How the pathologist went panicking. Can you play that back, please?
I'll try find it.
Yes, play it back and let people hear, please. Thank you.
Yeah, like we're saying, you know what I mean? We're up on this flow here so right now. Cause I gotta go and search it on. There's enough searching. I can't deal with it now. Let me leave it for tomorrow. Tomorrow's show, I'm gonna try to get it for tomorrow's show, but cause I gotta do a lot of digging up for that, you know what I mean? Yeah. But at the end of the day, definitely it's crazy. But something I want.
Government, everybody's saying they have a right to tear down this and tear down that.
No, they don't.
Nobody's looking to the immediate persons that might have the answers.
Those
Understand
people
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
And if you're calling for if they're calling for FBI
King,
investigation, if you are calling
let's give Randy something.
Go ahead. All right, no
All right, Miss Progress, thanks for having me on.
No problem, buddy. Double D, you want to say something?
I am trying to get the video on so you could see who you're talking to.
Okay.
I thought she put your hand in your mouth like he trying to get the video on.
First of all, I'd like to say, first time being on a platform, my sincere condolence to the young family, unfortunately, of a death at my hotel. Guys, I just want to send out my sincere apology regarding the life. That's what's up to happen with Kevin today.
You know? Now tell me if y'all in here, he says, I vex this thing and got it ain't got the thing you could pull up. Judge God. Anyway, phone lines open, guys, still. We're going to take a few more calls. Take you up to that 12 o'clock hour. And then you know what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day, you know? I'm gonna call my big old mom friend. So she can get him at can't do shit about it. I say like call you gotta get through.
I'm a friend. Good night. How you doing?
You're live, yeah man, I good.
I say like call you gotta get through.
Turn on your TV, mute your TV.
Hold on. Yes, this thing is crazy. I
I just tired. It's crazy because let me tell you.
Your TV still up, you got muted.
Hold on. Okay. Yes. The band and the girl hand with she get the Born and Shahan. How come the band looks so new on the hand? So you gotta look underneath to see if the bones the line is straight through or it cut off where the band at. And how she's the only person get born if the pool had chlorine. If they put chlorine around the pool. So I don't understand. It's a lot of nonsense. And they're selling out the self. So God bless them.
Yeah, man. Good night. Good night. Hello, good night.
Fire.
Yeah.
Good night. You see the person we're talking there? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember you play a video about an employer who say you work with the man for the past 10 years and you know the family and everybody.
Right.
That is the same man talking there, right?
Good.
You I tell you? Good. I'm telling you that is the same man that talking there.
No.
You go to, you know, I'm glad being living in Guyana. I tell you the truth. That thing was really irritate me, you know. You know, the same person who say you work with the hotel owner and you know the father and you know the son for 10 years and you work the land, that is the same, the employee, that is the same attack in here. Right? Good. So let the audience know that.
Respect, my brother. Yeah, my boy. Good night.
Yeah, fire.
Yes, I go.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah.
Good night. I listen to the program, but I got to come in. The same man was talking, the same year was ever been talking the night. That is the same man talking there right now, fire. You know? Same me did when interview the first when the owner was saying you worked there for much years at the hotel. That is the same man talking there. He vibes. He take care fool nobody.
Aye.
I listen all the time to the program, but I say like call, you know.
Yeah, man.
I just listen to the same man. Listen to voice. They can't change. Voice can't change. That's how this man is selling out themselves all the time. The owner will never come and talk.
I know though.
The owner will never come and talk. Here he's setting up himself. He's another critic, sir.
I tell you, boy.
There's critics number 2 we got. Telling your body. All right, fire. That's me take for the night, man. I give people like that call and that you talk. I listen to the program. I follow it.
Good. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Hi, good night. You're live.
Hi, good night. Yeah. So I'm following your show all the time and I'm listening. It's very interesting. Yes. I just want to point out that, you know, the Doubleday Hotel owner which said that he was arrested from 1 o'clock till the next morning. So if he was arrested from 1 o'clock till the next morning, how come he knew that the mother didn't see him and he went to the pool and he had all of those information? So number one, timeline is missing. He has to explain the time really and truly if he was in the lockup or he was at the hotel. And 2, if he did come out and he said that the truth will come out, then right away he contradict the Guyana police's force, which indicates that they close all investigation and the child drowned from that.
Real thing.
Guyana needs to investigate the police force because the Doubleday owner is saying that the truth has to come out. Then the police already brought out the truth, but he is saying that the truth has to come out. So this calls for thorough investigation with immediate effect because that's a contradiction right away.
Straight. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Hello, good night.
Respect, my youth. Respect.
Yes, I.
Just keep showing the love for brethren.
Yeah, man.
I checked, like Justin was in the red brethren for a few. Not in a red, so I have to do something for the head.
Aye.
Done for Bridget. I think Bridget will call you all this morning. I'm going to give you some heights, Bridget.
Aye. Aye.
You remember I give you 2 tunes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, brother. Put up in 2
Don't worry, I'm gonna squeeze them in the rising. I'm gonna squeeze one of them in the rising. Don't worry.
Squeeze the one before you go to your bed and watch the start.
Yeah.
Right? You get the heights where coming from.
Respect. Respect.
Respect. No. I don't.
Respect. Yeah, man.
Admiral Bridget.
All right, cool.
Ras-
Yes, I. Yeah, man. Big up to all the Adrians, them and the brethren, them and the sister, them, you know. But yeah, the man do song like him. I'm trying to find the damn video. And guy, but this thing and there so far. It's got this scroll till you scroll out. Scroll. Hello, good night. Yeah, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes, good night.
Yes, I just have a quick comment, please.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
With regards to this video, it seems to me that this entire thing could be fake because if you notice, he's not the only one using video. Nobody else on that on this woman's video has their camera on. It's a bunch of pictures with like even the names look suspect. I got one Guyana. It could be an entire fake setup. I don't know. Just my observation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
yes. And
all right.
thanks for my comment. All right. Bye.
Yo, this thing here, it's sticky. It's sticky.
But the truth is going to come to light very soon. And hopefully it's going to be a closure to this matter. And unfortunately, I can't answer any question based on my legal advice. Yeah, so hopefully soon, once I get the okay from my legal advice, I will come to your platform as well, and you can ask me any question that what you think is necessary. But for me, I believe in science, and whatever the doctor has pronounced, I may stick with that. And I will tell you one thing before I leave. I will give you just one hint. At the night of the incident, the police have been put me in locked up from 1 a.m. And I've been released till on Tuesday. When they put me in a lockup from 1 a.m. around 1 a.m. on the 24th, the family member of the mob come to the Toledo police station to see me if I was in the lockup. The police put a handcuff on me and showed him I was in the lockup.
I'll be pause it there. Right? Hold on. Hold up. Just a minute. Everybody's got to do my thing. See how, hold on. No one there. No, the one there. No, this one there. No, this one there.
And someone says the girl is missing. The owner went to the pool. There was 2 persons in the pool at the shallow end looking at the pool. There was a swimming instructor there. The swimming instructor was diving in the pool. The swimming instructor asked if we could see at the bottom of the pool. We told him no, we cannot see at the bottom of the pool. He has to go down all the way to the deep part, but he was only at the shallow end. So now, when he did what's her name? The swim instructor asked the grandmother if the girl could swim. She said yes. So the swimming instructor says, well, she cannot be in the pool. And the search has ended. Then they went for the police. Then the police was already there when the search was happening in the pool. The police went all in the rooms, all in the barn, where all the items are, to search for her. All came empty-handed.
So I'm presuming you're a direct employee of this hotel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Were you present on the day this happened? Well.
Yes.
Okay, so you. Okay.
Go ahead. Finish up your story.
So that said, that was it. When they came out back.
Yeah, listening, right? Where I think the voice sounds similar. The voice sounds similar, right? I'm trying to figure out the
police told us that the girl lived in a car, a wrong car, and so the search has been finished. So after the police had a video statement, recording stating this girl leave the hotel, the search has finished because the police has to know where the fact is coming from. After said that, the police came around 10, a bunch of CID. They repeatedly searched the hotel again, inside out, with the aunt, the mother, and I think his niece. Search.
Did anyone go back in that pool?
No one did not go back in the pool, no.
Okay.
So the search.
All right, cool. Hello.
Fire.
Yeah, brother.
Listen, no man. Hear me, no man. When I hear that, no man. You see the same thing when this man here talks, eh? It's the same thing. Pan the next tape, fire. Listen, no man. Play about this clip here, fire. Play about this clip here. And listen to every word the swimming instructor say. Ask the grandmother. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, fire. When this man here say right now, are the same thing. Depend the one where I say it's not the owner. Just listen good enough, fire, man. Play back this clip. Feel listeners, fire. Just play it back from the front and listen to every word. And then you go play the next one. And the same thing they must say.
This same one where they say right now, play it back. You say play back this part.
Yes, play it back this one here from the front and listen to what the man say. And then at the same thing, play it back, fire. Play it back.
Cool. Hello, good night. One more call. Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night. Blessed good night to you. How you doing?
Doing good.
Team. It's the same thing. It's the same person, the same one to be owner, right? But you have a lot of research to do, Madlock. You gotta run back through all those tips because when I really focus on this whole thing, that child was in the pool in a bathing suit. And when they find her drowned, when they say she drowned, right? She didn't have on the bathing suit anymore. So how she clothes change? Then when the police was asking for the change of clothes, the grandmother said the clothes is home. So if they didn't leave the scene, how the clothes reach home? Right? The next thing, the grandmother did make a statement when she said this child gone missing first, that she sent the child to pay for the band for she to swim in. So you really got to do research box on all those tape, Madla, and you're going to fix all the puzzle. Yeah, you find the grandmother was lying also. She said she'd give the child the money to go and pay for the band. Then they show the child in the pool in a bathing suit. And when they find her murder, she didn't have on the bathing suit. She had on change of clothes. Check back everything. It is so sad to know. Remember, the love of money is the root of all evil. Jesus get betrayed for 30 pieces of silver is from creation. Nothing is impossible now. Those Nigerian movies we see is not just about movies, reality.
Yeah, man.
So you have a blessed night, my brother.
Respect
much love.
All the time.
Progress's interview with Simi, a Doubleday hotel employee, who was on site when Adrianna went missing.
And someone says the girl is missing. They all went to the pool. There was 2 persons in the pool at the shallow end looking at the pool. There was a swimming instructor there. The swimming instructor was looking.
Hello, good night.
Hello, good night. I'm listening to this tape what you played here, right?
Can you mute your TV, please? Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
When that plate what you played, it was played before. I want you to listen to it very keen. It's the same person. Could be both of them is the same owner. Could be the owner recording to the first time, and he come back now. But the only thing, he make his voice sound a little bit different. Now I gotta be like a detective now. Use the big detective in this case, you know.
I know that.
Right. Listen to him. And listen in the background. It have the similar background. Okay? He came out first. He was working for that for 10 years. Okay? And he could have pinpoint everything. So it's not the same person who not attacking all the time.
Real talk.
It's the same person doing talking all the time. It's not a different person. It's the same person. He served the first time. No, he served more bigger. I want by. Tell you I want by. God bless. Have a blissful night.
Good. Telling you.
Diving in the pool. The swim instructor asked if we could see at the bottom of the pool. We told him no, we cannot see the bottom of the pool. He has to go down all the way to the deep part, but he was only at the shallow end. So now, when he did what's her name? The swim instructor asked the grandmother.
It's the same voice though, you could hear though. It's the same voice. So they can't set we up. Hello, good night.
Hey, Fire. Good night. You hearing me?
Yeah, you're live, yeah.
Listen to this. This guy said that he was not there, right? And you already cracked this case before.
Yeah, we don't do that.
So what you need to do is just replay back the videos. You gotta have a day where you're gonna replay all these videos, and then we can talk on this. Because listen, this same young man was right at the poolside with a rag over his shoulder, looking at Adrianna with his phone in his hand. Also, the only room that was not searched is the chlorine room. Now, why chlorine gonna be in a room open out? Because remember the mother, they said that somebody told them, don't go in that room. If you go in the room, you're gonna get lightheaded. Good. And guess what? We know, happy and thank Jesus that he could confess that his chlorine give her those marks on her skin. Because that's the only room that did not search. Let me tell you, they're going to make a field day with him. Let you keep talking. They're going to make a field day with this plum. And everybody is correct. It's the same thing saying that when the grandmother is repeating, you're on a hamster wheel, let you keep going. It's the same thing playing in the background, and it's the same wording, the same exact thing he's saying. Oh, when after the grandmother said this, and then the swimming instructor said this, and then the search ended, it's the same thing. So this is not Doubleday owner. This is the employee. And number two, our bartender suddenly turned an Andy man. It's Andy man that take care of poolside.
Real talk. You're lying. Real talk.
The fool talking, fool and listening. Let keep talking. Later.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Definitely, I gotta do like what you should say, you know what I mean? Cause for the college or son that call and start out, you know what I mean? I gotta do certain things. We cracked this case already, UV. We done do it. But see, during to, you know, we end up getting some new subscribers. You know, enough for you guys may not see when I did, but you guys could go and check back, scroll back on all my live them and check back the live them. I'm telling you, we cracked the case already. Yes, good night.
What is he saying?
Yeah.
Good night again, Trini here again. Yeah, boy. This owner, this place, when you hoodwinking, gaslighting, you name it. This thing, bro, that real hurt me as a Trini to see this young girl had to go through this kind of thing, terrorizing the family. Yeah, understand where I'm coming from. I see that owner of that place and whoever it is hoodwinking and gaslighting and coming out and talking and making a fool of themselves and just, you know, I mean, it's a concocted story. You understand that whoever little circle, whoever take part in this heinous crime, concoct a story and all them talking, what they know is to get these people phones. And then we get the information that whoever talking to who, because it's a serious thing. That's a serious thing by fire, by. You understand? This thing just getting more, you know, it shows the wickedness and the wicked minds of people. You understand? To do that real sick.
Yes.
You understand? Like a sick act.
Yes.
You understand? And then after hiding and hoodwinking and who talking a set of foolishness. You understand? Anyway, but the Lord will smite them. You understand? They will go mad. They will go mad. And don't show up themselves. The truth have to come out. You understand?
Respect. Yeah, my brother.
God bless. Take care of you and your family, my virgin. Good program. Great program.
Aye. Respect, same thing, Trini. Yeah, man, big up to my Trini brothers, them, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, the fire got stay burning, bro. We easing up the fire tall. Fire got blaze all the time. You understand? And we take 2 more calls. Definitely let's get back into this. Jeez, cha.
If the girl could swim, she said yes. So the swimming instructor says, well, she cannot be in the pool. And the search has ended. Then they went for the police. Then the police was already there when the search was happening in the pool. The police went all in the rooms, all in the barn, where all the items are, to search for her.
Oh, ja. Sorry there, people. You don't know the thing. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live. Them couldn't see down at the bottom of the pool. Hey, them want some good lash. Good night.
Hey, good night.
Yes, yes.
If you listen to what he just said, he said the swimming instructor asked the grandmother if the child could swim. And the grandmother said yes. The swimming instructor then said, then she cannot be in the pool. Now tell me. These people just crazy and he just making a utter mess of himself there.
I'm telling you, no joke. No joke. Them talking and them just putting themselves more deeper and deeper and deeper all the time. That's all them keep doing. You said? Yeah. That's all they doing. Just messing up themselves. Yeah, my brother.
Say? Fire. That's all they do.
Yeah,
fire.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a call back, and I'm sorry to my listeners them for keep on call. I'm gonna say this to you for you, right? You see those two video. It's very important, very very important. I'm not the person who is gonna tell you how to run your show, sir. But those two video is very important. You know why important? People start come over, because people are saying people come over, to come with all type of craziness. So you have to expose them people and show them, say, look, a facts we are dealing with over here, so. If you understand what I say.
Yeah, man.
So them two piece of video there. To make them know, so because you see that lady there? She was the one that says, Sir Brian, I use the little girl body for money. The same lady who cover up her mouth. On Fear TikTok, there was a lady called and said, she used the word, why the mama not bury the little picnic and put him to rest. She says, if it was her child, he put his child to rest a long time ago. But the money sweet, Sir Brian. So this is the reason why I said, this it's very important to expose them fire. Me not tell you how to run a show, man. I'm not telling you how to do it. But it's very important. Because people are come on your channel now, to carry back, because you are the only one up until to the day is still pushing the fire. You are the only one make people are fret and are worry. Because every day piece of information come out. It was the same lady I was telling you about. We talk about Sir Brian. I keep the baby because the money sweet, Sir Brian. That same woman there. Me go up on them TikTok page when in the fire. And those are the things that she was talking. All right, sir. My time up here, sir.
Yeah. Tough fight. Tough and it rough. And then, I want you guys to take a look at this now here. Now we see whereby this video is surfacing at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Hello, good night.
Hi, good night. Fire. I have a pool. The deep side is 8 feet. If there's a leaf in the bottom of the pool, or if there's a crapo in the bottom of my pool, my grandkids them don't want to go in the pool. I have to take the pool basket and go and get it out before they go in the pool. So there's no way that you can say that you cannot see in the bottom of a pool.
Right.
Because it's always, the pump comes on every day and filter the pool, and the chlorine, as the lady says earlier, get the pool very, very clear. Anyway, what we're seeing currently happening in Guyana, corruption in the police force, unprofessional behavior, no accountability, no credibility with what people in Guyana experiencing every day. Expedition of crime, bribery, police brutality, etc. What is currently happening in all the ministries. Somebody has to know somebody who knows someone before you can have any form of justice. What is happening in Parliament in regards of transparency, discipline, accountability, and the progress of moral decay. What is happening with infrastructural development, such as inferior quality, the people these contracts are awarded to, the cost of the contract, the selection system of contractor, with what is happening with the recently found oil resource, no transparency, no accountability, gross incompetence. What is with other resources like gold, timber, bauxite, rice, sugar, and other mineral and resources, all inconsistencies and shame that is brought onto Guyana and Guyanese that is very much exposed all over the world today. This begs the question, does this administration fit or deserve leadership of this beautiful country of ours? Is the current leadership so incompetent to not know what is going on with Adrianna case or in various government sector? Is the opposition doing a credible, responsible job? They didn't come out and say something as yet. So I guess not. And this is why I question the value of voting, and also I think a lot of people feel the same way. Does voting have any meaning? This is why I'm saying, since the PPP and the opposition has been tested, not only in the past 5 years, but since independence, no difference, same result. In order for us to experience a difference, we need to make a change.
Okay, thank you.
So our experience would be different. We can get justice for Adriana, for the country.
Okay.
We must make that change. Anyway, long today, but anyway, that's my take. Anyway.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, man. I appreciate you. Before we leave out of here, check this out.
I'm the DJ. Whoever said justice for Dede Hotel or no. Fuck the so-called murder victim. Bucker. I said Bucker.
You see what I'm talking about? You guys see what I'm talking about? Hello, good night.
Fire. It's me again. I don't want to be on the air, but I don't know anything about how you to send the money. All I could do is send a check to you. If you have an address where I could like send it.
Okay, no problem.
But my number ain't show. My number ain't show because I just dialed straight.
Okay. Well, that's,
But
if you got WhatsApp, hit me up and I can send you my information. If you have it, that's it, Mo.
I have WhatsApp with my cell phone while listening you to, but this is my house phone.
All right, well, good. Well, hit me up and I'm going to send you the information.
All right. So I got to put your number in the WhatsApp.
Yes. Correct is right.
Okay, fine. Okay.
All right. Yeah, Mrs. Good night.
Good night. Fire. You remember this morning I said to you that if when the grandmother they go there, they know how many heads she have to buy band for how many adults and how many kids. And I said to you why Adrian didn't get her band at this set time. It's because we going back and we looking back at your tape and we finding inconsistent to the thing. She should have had a band at that set time. Why was she chosen and singled out? I said that this morning. She should have had a band when the grandmother, you know how many kids they carry there? You know how many band you should have gotten right there and then and put it on that child hand. You know how many adult? Yeah, I know how many adult band you can get. So why Adrianna had to go and get her own band? Why she had to give her money to go get her own band? There's a lot of things going on, but it piece by piece things coming out. And as we go through the tapes and rerun and think, that's what it, and exactly that's the same person. The tape where you just played is the same person, same thing they're saying.
Yeah. Thanks, my sister. Love.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yo, it's crazy. It is crazy. It's so crazy. We're gonna take like 2 more calls and then that's it. As we it's 11:54, so that is 7 minutes. to 12. So, we're going up to 12 o'clock and then we out until tomorrow. Definitely. I got some more stuff. I don't know not everything I just bring out because we don't know. I was trying to give you all the best I could give you, you know what I mean? I was trying to do my best. So y'all know what it is at the end of the day. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and the threes. Definitely appreciate you guys. Remember, like I said, guys, shout out to everybody that definitely donated to the channel and who keep donating. And remember, donation for Adrianna is still available, guys. Like I told you, I don't want you to think like it's not available. As the family is back in Guyana, yes, as the family is back in Guyana, this is the mother's name and her number, definitely. So you guys could definitely donate by Western Union or MoneyGram. And she says she needs 3 main information: the reference number, your name, and the amount of donation that you donated. You could send those information to the number that you're seeing on the screen right there. Alright? That's her name also. Hello, good night.
Fire, take me off the air quick.
Alright, that's what I'm going. Now we go pay some bills and we get back with you guys. Keep the fire blazing.
Are you thinking of buying or selling a home today or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Sedell Circle Realty. Sedell Circle Realty is located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our professional and knowledgeable assistants assist you today with all your real estate goals. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? No problem. We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Again, that's Sedell Circle Realty, located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. That number again, 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Excellence, come to Citadel, committed to excellence, come to Citadel, committed to excellence, committed to excellence, Citadel, at Citadel.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaitro Fall tour, Intori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Yo, Brooklyn, I hope you prepare for this one. It's a year-to-year event. Are we talking about Alliance Family and One Link Family Party presents to you the year-to-year ladies event called Pretty Like a Rose.
Pretty like a rose, yeah.
All white edition. It all goes on the 28th of June. Yes, Saturday the 28th of June. Our road leads to 276 Belmont Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. People, only Baba DJs on the card. I'm not going to tell no lie. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. Remember, for more information, you guys could contact 917-862-1442. That's 917-862-1442 or 929 929-234-0114. That's 929-234-0114. Saturday the 28th of June. It's all about Pretty Like a Rose, the all white edition. Yo, Alliance family, yo, one link. The party then a normal.
Too pretty for your link with the yes man. Send your location. Players give it up where.
So thank you everybody definitely for checking in. This is it. This is where we're going to pull the curtains down. See you guys tomorrow back here. Same time at 8 a.m. in the morning. We're going to be in the building. We got so much to bring for you guys. So do not miss out. Okay? Peace and love. Hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. And you guys wake up with, you know what I mean, all y'all, everything, all y'all organs, everything intact. Feeling good. Feeling all right for us to continue. Okay? Peace and love. We all see you guys in the morning at 8 a.m. See ya.